All right, everyone.
Yeah, my most dedicated mod.
After some brief...
Shut up.
After some brief internet issues, we are back with another episode of Bits, Crits, and Halfwits.
Moo.
Moo.
Boo! This guy's.
Oh my god, you can't just not moo with the herd.
I thought we were booing.
No, we were moving. Anyways, let's introduce our players. We have Elliot Burning Oak, played by
an enigma wrapped in a mystery.
All right, we're doing that today.
Wrapped in a hot pocket named Isaac. We have Lyra Dream Shadow, played by.
Hello, I'm a climber, and my name is Rosie.
I was waiting.
We have Nom Dream Shadow, played by
Me, Gentleman Ferret.
Holy fuck, not the one I expected to be normal. We have Newson, played by
a stuffed animal wrapped around the Sky Tea.
And last but certainly not least, we have Luland Bold Speaker, played by
It me, Brambo, Brambiti, Brambus, Brambolamba.
Also a dog that we found out was adopted.
Thank God Brando is here. I did not even think to ask.
Damn. This is maybe like the second time in my life I even feel important. Thank you, Isaac.
Damn. Anyways,
Whoa.
It's me, Gentleman Ferret, wrapped in the blood of my enemies.
Moving right along. Let's get some D100 rolls going. Let's see who gets to tell me all the secrets of what happened last time.
Can I
not
opt
me,
out?
bitch.
Could I not?
Well, I wasn't here. I was dying.
What, in all that extra time Sky that I was trying to get my internet up, Sky didn't give you the weekly recap?
I did no, because I was beating the Ender Dragon until about 6 minutes before 12:30.
You were finally beating Minecraft?
Yeah, I fought the Ender Dragon alone for the first time and beat it.
Wait. There's plot to Minecraft?
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean,
Ferret, you can opt out.
I just wanted to be able to fly, to be honest.
Alright, Elliot, you're the only one I'm waiting on a roll from.
Well, that's because I haven't logged into the system yet, because it's being slow.
He's jacking into the mainframe.
Oh my god.
Why did you
don't
know?
jack into the mainframe?
What the fuck? Why would you say that?
I was out of gas clipping that.
I just...
Isaac, you're jacking it to a mainframe?
No, he's jacking into the mainframe. Were you not listening? It's worse than that. You could have just used an H instead of a J, and that would have been an entirely appropriate sentence. I have to ask, what made you choose what you chose?
It's like a phrase.
I think that Sky needs to do the recap. I think Sky needs
You're right, Sky. Jacking it is a phrase.
It's for sure a phrase from like old hacking movies. Hold on.
Wait, I think that Sky did such a bad that she needs to do the recap.
You know what? No, Sky rolled a 96. That's the highest Sky's ever rolled.
Oh my god, can I reroll?
I mean,
we have 20 rerolls. I want to reroll.
No!
Don't do it. This is hysterical.
Would you look at that?
That was your punishment.
It got worse.
It got 1 point worse.
You want to try again?
No, it's fine.
I'm more than happy to burn through all your rerolls this way.
You better not.
Recap. I'll do the recap.
I just
Rosie, you
used
sound
my
so
feet
thrilled.
for all those rerolls.
Okay. So, last time, we started off underneath the New Near Shallows.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Whoa. In our little hole that we made.
Ferret's learning all of this for the first time.
You what?
What? And then we moved towards. We're like halfway through our journey to. Are we going to Ohan's or Olfast first?
Actually, we were going to wait.
Where are we going to?
We were going to
What are we
Irilla.
Arilla. Okay, yeah,
We
we're
were
like
going
halfway there.
places?
Well,
Yeah.
technically, we're going to the World Tree that's in the forest, but Irilla is the Furbolg city, so we figured it would be the safest.
And on our way, Elliot didn't sleep at all, but found Alrond, but I don't think he told us that. He's only told us that
Nope.
there was a guy.
And
But
you and I parsed out that he was from the pits. Someone from the pits.
yeah, someone from the pits. And he just sounds like he's not having a good time, you know? He's like writing the same words over and over again, you know. Classic issues. And so what else did we do? We ate food. We had dinner.
Yeah, Lulin made a very good deer dinner.
Venison roast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all we did?
Yes.
We
had a
did a
very
lot of
productive
we did a lot of interpersonal
Yeah, we did some
talking.
interpersonal role play.
And I think we ended as the deer finished cooking so that Ferret could get in on some of that interpersonal roleplay.
Mm-hmm.
Get in on some of that good.
That good. Whoa.
Oh,
Why
we
is
had
that
a
cold?
we had a well, yeah, I guess the larger conversations that we had were Newson talking about telling everybody that Vulcan had been like forcing her out of her body so that he could control her every once in a while, and then Elliot point blank asked me and Lyra like what had happened in the pits, because I in particular was very scared of him when we first showed up, and so we told him about how largely he was used to mentally torture us. Those were the big conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Well, not good. Like,
Yeah, we get you. Don't even worry. Don't even.
Heavy. And Lulin is now wearing a Kiss the Cook apron and cooking us a mean ass deer.
Yeah.
Why is
The
it
deer
mean?
wasn't mean, but it's pretty good.
It is
Okay.
dead.
Thank you for clearing that up.
It is
Yeah.
deceased.
Alrighty. So that leaves you guys just hanging out around this campfire.
And rootin' tootin' it does.
Rootin' tootin'.
Sorry, we're around a campfire. You have to
Yeah.
embrace the roots.
Alright. I think that Lyra is. Or wait, Lyra got a book, didn't she? About the. Oh yeah, about
yeah.
the.
Oh yeah, we forgot that bit
Tattoos.
too.
I totally
Yeah.
forgot that.
We're
Bro,
all
we
getting
matching tattoos.
We're
yeah,
getting
we're all
matching
getting
tattoos.
marriage tattoos. We're a polycule now, actually.
Yeah.
Reminder.
Wait,
But-
hold on. Lyra's not a sibling now.
Oh no! What happened?
No, I'm just gonna opt out of that one in particular.
No, we're getting marriage tattoos that glow faintly when we're together because we talked about we found out there's somebody that can like impersonate our visage exactly, and so we're getting hidden tattoos that magically react to each other so that there'll be something that only we know about and can show each other so that we can prove that we're the real ones of us. And you use your tiny magical pocketbook to get a book on how to do that, Lyra.
Yeah. So I want to be
Your
reading that
Kindle
then.
Fire.
Yes, and as
Yeah.
a reminder, I did already give you your information that you've gotten from the book today.
Yes. Cool.
All right, Naman. So as Lulin, you pull this deer off the fire, begin passing out chunks of it. What's everybody talking about? What's the dinner conversation look like?
Lulin's probably like gonna, you know, once Lulin hands out the food, he's gonna like take some time to like clean his utensils, clean the pots, and blah 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 blah, whatever else he used. Then he's just gonna like gauge everybody's reaction to like the food.
This is the first time
Oh,
that
yeah.
Nuzin has eaten anything but rations since not eating in the pits. So her whole ass focus is on just chowing down,
Absolutely.
living
think-
her best life.
Yeah. I think Lyra's kind of similar, but she's got like her book open on one knee, but then she's getting distracted from her book by the food that it's so good, you know.
I think Nam would have made like a makeshift mortar pastel and like crushed the food up into a gruel.
Mm.
It's gotta be a mushy mess, otherwise
Yummy.
Nom
Okay.
with his fucking like fangs. Like nah. I don't
Nam,
rip.
Nam got
into
his
things.
wisdom teeth out, so he can't.
Oh no!
It was one of those swings from the Warforged, knocked a couple loose.
I know
Yeah.
you missed this, Ferret, but canonically Nuzin's the only one with her wisdom teeth out. That's why she keeps getting lost all the fucking time.
Nuzin got her wisdom teeth out too early. I also got mine knocked out from a firm hit to the face, but probably from Lulin.
And it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they do surgery. in
So Nom,
criminal
are you
archives.
eating this with your hands still, even though it's a gruel?
No, he's probably just slurping it up.
Alright, so as bits of this
Man's anteatering this shit.
as bits of this like meat gruel
Lem.
are dripping down Ferret's face and falling on his armor, you guys watch the armor just kind of absorb little bits of meat as it falls on it.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Does your like did we ever establish if that needs to be fed? Like
I mean,
actually?
I've been feeding them
When?
He has been feeding
whenever
it.
we got food.
Oh my god.
Like at the dining hall, I think.
Does it have preferences?
I don't know. It doesn't talk to me.
Oh, alright then.
It's just on me, I guess.
Just an
It's a part of
enigma,
me.
you know?
Hey, as long as it doesn't eat me, I'm fine. I can coexist.
Yeah, fair.
As this armor is like eating more and more of this deer that drops down onto it, you get the rest of the party watches as you see two prongs start to rise out of the armor and run up the back of Nom's neck, like towards his scalp.
Like, do they look like threatening?
No, it just looks like it honestly looks like a tree growing in fast motion.
Oh. I want to point at it and say, that's weird. Is that yours, Nom?
Is what mine?
Look,
You-
beh-
You got
behind-
some
you got-
little you got some like tendrils going up your and Nuzin kind of like gestures to the all of the back of her head, like back here.
If Nam like reaches to the back of his, can he like feel anything?
Yeah, you can feel that there's two strips of armor that have moved up your neck and are now protecting your neck. As everybody watches, these two little spines reach the top of Nom's head and begin gradually growing out like branches.
Now you got like two sets of horns.
Oh, no. Well, this is new. Hey, chest man, is it? I guess he can't even talk to me. I don't know what's up. What's going on? Are you you trying to eat me? Is this what this is right now?
When it's done growing, Nom has a set of antlers.
Whoa. Double horns.
Are they pointy?
They're pointy enough.
Are they weapons?
Would I be able to quote unquote headbutt something?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're always free to try.
So coy. Deer powers.
Hey, I would
Newson-
just like to point out with this new development, Nom now makes up 2/3 of the horns in the party.
I know. I was about to
Oh,
say,
yeah,
no.
that's so rude.
Newson's gonna kind of sulkily go back to eating. Like, oh, this guy gets 2 pairs of horns. I don't even have one anymore.
Oh.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna go, okay, well, I guess I have horns now, and then I kinda like see you duck back down. I'm like, I mean, which is honestly not even that good, to be honest. What is up with horns? I don't
Yeah,
need these.
Almost like it's sensing your mood, Ferret. Everybody else watches the antlers shoot back down into the armor.
Well, that's cool. Can you do that? Can you ask it to do that? Like, is that something you can control?
I don't know. Antlers on.
They fire up above Nom's head.
Whoa.
That could be useful. That could be useful.
It could be. Can I? Ooh. What if I put my head up to someone and then with the antlers off, and then I say antlers on? Do you think it'll stab them?
Probably. I feel like that'd be a pretty successful way to gore someone.
Yeah, pretty gnarly.
Well, this is certainly a development for me.
Yeah, I would recommend though, when we get into the woods, probably not to have those out all the time, because
Oh yeah, no.
like deer are a primary portion of the game hunting in Oldfast in all of the tribes in that area, and like if you have that silhouette, I can't guarantee that we won't run into people out there that will probably shoot at you. So
Yeah.
like,
Gotta wear
you
like
know.
bright orange, probably.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm probably just gonna keep them down for the time being because it
Yeah.
also makes the cloak really uncomfortable for me.
Oh, fair. It probably stretches it weirdly. Yeah. Well,
I guess should we head to bed then? Are we good?
yeah, I guess getting an early start wouldn't be a bad idea. PT, about how many days off are we from like the edge of the forest? Like, can we see it at this point?
You guys can see the sparse outgrowths of trees that make up like the outer edge of the forest. But you probably have another 2 days, even with Nom's travel pace, before you hit the wilds themselves.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Somebody's beeping.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mhm.
I think it would be a good idea to move away from the fire or to snuff out the smell of cooked deer.
Oh, that's true.
We did poke a hole in the roof.
So
should we burrow farther or
I can get rid of the smell with prestidigitation.
if you could do that, I would appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. She'll wave her hand.
magic is very useful.
It
Out
is,
of character,
you know?
out of character. You guys are nuts. I would never have thought to do that.
I mean, yeah, you got.
No, like it makes sense 100%.
Yeah.
That's just,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, no, we should totally do that.
Brando's been in enough of my campaigns to know that every decision matters.
I also know that there's an elven battalion hunting for us.
With
Yeah,
literally
true.
with dogs that were tracking us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were on us that whole last session then?
No.
They're probably still in the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what level are all you kids?
Not
asking.
I think still.
Not
I'm pretty
asking
sure
for
we're
any
all still
bad reason.
No, I'm pretty sure we're all
Oh,
still
of
level
course
8.
not.
Yes, we are in fact level 8.
Okay.
I was
cool,
assuming you
thanks.
would never ask that for a bad reason.
That's debatable. I'm sorry, PT.
No, that's fine. I'll get mine. All right. So, are you setting up watch shifts? I know you got rid of the smell.
And I'll
I
set up
guess.
tiny hut, as well.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be bad to keep an ear out, at least listen for the movements of who else is on the plains.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be a lot of displaced gnolls about right now, since there were so many of them in the pits. And who knows if the elves are mobilizing them or organizing them or anything, but either way.
True.
Well, I can take first watch. I'm not too tired right now. I got a good sleep last night.
I can take second.
I'll take third.
All right, who's taking fourth?
Wait, how many watches are there? 4?
4.
I can take 4.
Okie dokie. All right, first watch. Give me a D100 roll.
Okie dokie.
Sky, that's you.
It
Sky,
is
that's
me.
where the-
41.
All right. Give me 1 second. My watch table got all fucky wucky.
We love that.
41, you said?
Yeah.
As you are keeping watch, from outside you hear the sound of a large slam that hit, and whatever it was hit the ground hard enough that you can feel it through, like, you can feel the shockwave ripple through your little enclosure.
Just one large slam?
Just
Like,
one
do I
large
hear...
slam. Like,
I don't hear anything else.
You hear, like, a rapid rising in air pressure, like the sound of something giant traveling rapidly through the air, and then a slam and a shockwave.
And then that's it.
That
like,
is
there's...
it.
Oh... And it's like, I can perceive that it's close enough to have caused, like, a... It's either close enough or big enough to have caused that, like, shake.
It's one of the two.
I'll poke my little head out and just see.
In the distance towards the forest, you see a line of burning trees with smoke with a divot dug in between them with smoke coming out of it.
That's weird. But I can't see. There's no, like, is there fragments of anything left behind? I guess I can't. I'd have to go out to...
Yeah, you can't tell from where you're poking your head out.
Yeah, I'll investigate. Why not?
Alright, so you climb it out of the hole?
Yeah. But I'm gonna keep, like, low in the grass.
Okay, roll me stealth.
Ah, something I am definitely good at.
At disadvantage, because you're wearing chainmail.
That is true.
It's okay, this is why we have rerolls, right, chat?
Stealth. Oh, that's still a 16! I rolled a 16 and a nat 20.
Yeah.
It could have been. Yeah, but that's okay. Look, that's good for me, so...
Alright, so you sneak probably this 2 miles to the edge of these trees, and when you get to them, you see that there's a large, like, it almost looks like something took a plow and just dug it through the earth here. And the furrow's about 20-ish feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of it, there's like a molten red glowing orb that's about 6 feet wide.
What? Did a fucking meteor hit the world?
That is
The Earth?
exactly what happened.
Oh my god.
That is what a 41 was.
That's wild.
Screw
Make
Dungeons and Dragons.
Make
We're
a
playing
sword.
Terraria
Make a
now.
sword.
Yeah, that's kind of my, I guess,
Oh my god, what if you made prosthetic horns with it?
that's, I kind of want to try and gather some of
Yeah.
it, but, like, it's molten right now, right? Like, can I, if I stick around in the area and kind of,
Morning.
that's fair. Even then, it might not be, if it's big enough. I guess I will, I mean, it's pretty easy to follow where it landed. So, I'll probably just head back, and then tell the group in the morning, like, and we can all work together to try and gather stuff from it.
Also, probably safe to assume that you weren't the only one who saw it.
Yes, that is fair. But there's nothing I can do to it if it's molten right now.
True.
I am not a magically inclined person. So
I'm not even sure how much magic would help you cool this thing down right now.
Well, you could mage hand bits of it and stuff, but
True. All right.
Would change the weather to make it rain.
true. But yeah, I will head back and check it out in the morning.
Alrighty. So you head back, and the rest of your shift goes more or less without incident. Nothing really happens. Who are you waking up
Lulin.
next?
Lulin, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
how are you waking Lulin up, and what are you telling them?
I would pass back into the tiny hut and just crouch down next to Lulin and give him a shake. Lulin, it's your shift.
Food.
I pull out some hay and I stick it in his mouth.
Just naturally starts eating. He just wakes up.
I knew that I always know what can wake you. the motion of chewing. While I was on shift, fucking rock fell out of the sky. So be aware that might gather some attention. But as for right now, I thought maybe we could check it out in the morning, but nothing else
Okay.
happened. No other people.
All right. Thank you.
And Nusa goes and very casually curls up next to Lyra.
Oh, very casually.
Very
So
casually.
Now, just to clarify, is this casual in Newson's mind?
Yes.
So like horribly obvious to everyone else in the room?
Yeah, like trying to step over people, and so it's like a little bit noisy. Like
haven't Nom and Lyra been sleeping next to each other? Do you like move Nom?
You just throw him across the dome.
No. I would scoop him up in my giant hands. Yeah, like a puppy or a kitten, and just like place him just a little bit further away. Like just on the other side or something.
Nom purrs ever so slightly.
Okay, Lulin, give me that D100 roll.
76.
That's a high number.
Yeah?
One higher than 75.
While you are
true.
While you are hanging out down here, you hear the very distant and faint sound of music.
Lulu doesn't like that. Lulu's just gotta not give that any attention. Music in the middle of the night, near the edge of the woods. Lulu don't like that.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Lulu's just gonna ignore that.
Alright. So the music plays for about half your shift and then slowly fades out. How are you waking up Nom?
Lulu's gonna grab like a little like a hunk of meat that was left over. He's just gonna like wiggle it in front of Nom's nose.
Really just feeding people to wake them up.
Honestly, I fully support this.
Nom gets up and like snaps at the meat to eat it.
I would like to roll opposing dex check because I'm going to lift the meat higher than what you could reach.
That's a really mean thing to do to your party member with food security issues.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right,
Yeah.
roll
Can I
me.
roll-
Both of you roll me acrobatics.
You fool.
You fool.
Oh,
So, Lulin, you glance away at the last second because Newton just let out an ungodly snore. And you just feel teeth clamp down around your wrist.
oh, the
And
whole
Nom has your whole hand in his mouth.
I'm just like cartoonily like shaking my arm, just watching him like throw back and forth.
That's a good shake.
You see like the little like 4 anger points like above his head. And then he's just gonna yeet you.
Directly out of the dome. We're back to throwing kobolds. It all comes full circle.
Oh my god, it's full circle.
Hell yeah.
All right, am I rolling this D1 hundo?
Are you not reacting to the fact that you just got fucking thrown?
Dom doesn't care. I was biting his hand.
Alright, you can roll that D1 hundo.
It's understandable. Nom's not gonna start a fight over it.
Tit for tat, you know?
36.
Yep.
That is exactly 40 less.
That's 6
Whoa.
times 6.
Wow, you're so
Whoa.
right. Are you a math
So,
major?
I am, and 4 times 9.
As you are sitting in this dome doing your shift, you hear a very large animal snuffling around the hole where the smoke was coming out from the fire.
Sniff snuff.
Snuffle.
Sniffer.
Nom is going to try and lure the creature out of wherever it is without being seen. So he's gonna try and get a shiny stone out of his bag.
Wait. You're underground right now.
Oh, we're underground?
Yes.
Definitely.
We've been sleeping underground. We've been using
So Lyra's thing is also underground then.
Yes.
Yes.
It is sniffing around
Okay.
above you, Nom.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not messing with that.
As you're sitting here, Nom, you see a head of what looks to be a brown bear poke through the hole and just kind of looks at you.
I'm gonna do. I have. Wait. I do have
In the
speak with
eye.
animals. I'm gonna cast speak with animals.
Whoa. It's the snake all over again.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
What are you doing around here?
I smelled people smoke, but I like your den.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
it's
very
nice.
cozy.
We got it going on. Do you wanna join us? I mean, if you're not gonna eat us, then
No, I'm just wandering my territory.
okay. Yeah, I
What?
mean, we shouldn't be here too long. We'll be out of your hair.
No,
You know.
you're fine as long as you don't steal any food.
No. I mean, we cooked some deer earlier. I think we might have some lying around if you want any.
That would be phenomenal. Did you know that a piece of the sky fell out?
What?
Yeah, a
No,
piece of the sky fell out.
No, I didn't know that. Is it like a cloud? Did a cloud just fall from the sky?
I don't know. It was loud. It woke me up.
Oh, it was loud. So then it probably wasn't a cloud. I don't see a cloud making any noise when it hits anything.
Clouds can be loud.
I mean, I guess so, but I don't think they're impacting anything when they're loud. I think it's just they're loud because big light
They
thing
have
comes out of
impact on the environment.
that is
Anyways,
true.
you
That is
said
true.
you have deer.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should have some extra lying around, and Nom's gonna look around for any like extra venison.
You were smoking like half the deer in a different chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Believe
Then
it
I'm
is
gonna-
underground.
It is
You would also
underground.
probably notice that Elliot put like any leftovers from dinner in his golden bag or golden bag
Oh.
bag of holding.
Okay.
golden bag of holding. It's very ostentatious.
So then I
Yes.
guess Nom's just gonna grab a piece and
where?
is gonna. I'll take it from your bag of holding because Nom's still kind of pissed
I
that
just
You're gonna
you
try to wake me up?
No, I'm gonna try and take it without you knowing.
I just imagine Elliot just like cuddling with a comically large leg of deer. Like
Alright, roll me sleight of hand, Nom.
Okay.
We're going against Elliot's passive perception.
That's
Yeah,
a nat
he
20.
has no fucking idea.
So I'm gonna take all of it then.
Okay,
oh my
there was
God.
half a deer.
Oh, there's a whole
So,
half of
like-
it here.
I think
What
it
are
was
we
like
at there? How much did we
I
spend?
think it was a
like
quarter. I
of a
think-
deer.
I think we gave you a quarter raw, and then we put a quarter to smoke it, and then we ate.
Please
half
tell
of
me
it.
you just take a whole haunch of this deer and give it to this bear.
I definitely do. I take a lot of it and I give it to the bear.
Oh my
The
God.
bear, like, as you're like trying to hold it up, like trying to get enough height, and the bear's like reaching its head down with like doing like the bear like reaching with its mouth thing. It manages to get a hold of it and it pulls it out of the hole. Do you hang on to it when it pulls it out of the hole?
No. Nam is fully intending to let go of this meat and give it to the bear.
Okay. The bear just kind of sits up top above the hole and starts eating. So, how long you been in this den?
I don't know. Couldn't be longer than 10 days, I would say. Probably. I don't know. How long was last session?
It was like 2 to 3 days maximum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not very long. Not very long. We've only been here a few days.
Are you leaving soon?
I think we're planning on it. I don't think we want to stay here very long. We've got some bad people following us, trying to hurt us.
What if I make you a deal?
Hey, I'm one to bargain.
You give me the den and I'll eat the bad people when they show up.
Well, there's a lot of them. I don't know if
I got a big
you could-
stomach.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't want you to get hurt, my friend. We'll be out of here. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I don't need.
You give me the den. I don't know. What's your
I give
counter
you this
offer?
bone.
I want the den.
Like I said, I mean, you could join us, and then once we leave, you can have the den. You can just join us for now.
You have lots of food?
I mean, if not, we can always find a way to get more, you know.
Do you guys do lots of walking?
Currently, yeah. Currently, we've been doing a lot of walking.
I like walking. Okay. I'll join.
All right. Sounds
Let's
good
go.
to me.
We get to name a bear in the morning.
Okay, chat. Now here's chat. Give best bear name ideas.
Yeah, figure out. You guys better start suggesting some good bear
Yeah.
names.
You have until morning.
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume this bear doesn't already have a name.
Okay, nickname.
Okay, Mr. Bear, what's your name?
PT.
Benno.
PT. I already promised them. The name of the bear. This is really bad on my reputation. So if you couldn't,
Brandon's streaming career will be over if you do this.
You know what? Fine, I'll let chat name the bear.
Yay!
It's gotta be Yogi.
Blue.
I'll put in the name that I originally had picked out for him.
Okay.
I'll make a poll.
And then if chat likes it, they can choose.
Well, yeah,
give
I'm
them some.
putting it
Give
in
them
a
some
Poll,
time.
yeah.
I'm putting it in a poll.
Wait, but they haven't had time to suggest. Wait, whether they pick your name or somebody else or somebody else's.
No, they have 4 names on their list right now that they've already put down. I'm just running
They're
those.
all like mid though.
Oh.
It's true.
God.
It's true.
It is kind of
Jesus.
true. It is kind of true.
I
mean-
mean, most of these people are from my chat, and I know that they can name things better because they've named great things in my games.
I thought I had a great name picked out for him, but
Don't diss Mr. Pickles. I've heard the name Mr. Pickles for at least 15 bears in my lifetime.
I know.
And that's saying something.
We literally saw an animal named Mr. Pickles last night when we were looking at animals on adoption sites, Flam.
Mid.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna message.
Wow, brutal.
I'm
It's
gonna
brutal
message
here.
Brando the name and get the Brando seal of approval.
Bet.
That was
What
the
happens
point.
if Brando does not put
Then I won't put
his
it in
seal
the
of
poll.
approval? Damn. You could have picked a better name from last night. What about Gazpacho?
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yes. Can we
I
name the
do-
bear Gazpacho?
PT. I
See,
think that is-
done. The bear's name is Gazpacho.
Hey! You don't get to vote on this. Chat does.
Yeah.
Blue is a good name. Yeah, I'll be like, this isn't like you, Blue, and I'll stick out my hand.
When the bear gets a little angry.
Okay, I'll do the poll. I'm putting in Mr. Pickles, Blue, Gazpacho, and the one that I messaged to Brando.
Did you say
Gazpacho?
Gazpacho?
No.
Gazpacho?
Gazpacho.
And how is that spelled?
Oh my god, you're gonna make me
Well, it starts with
spell
a
it.
G.
Let me make sure. It's Gazpacho.
So Gazpacho, thanks.
No! Pronounce it right, you monster.
Gazpacho.
Guspici.
Alright, the poll is up. I'm gonna make it fucking... You know what? I know a lot of you have things you gotta spend on. It's gonna be 1,000 channel points per vote.
Oh my god.
Because I know a
Dang.
lot
I
of you
have an
fuckers
additional
are way too
63
rich.
votes then.
I know a lot of you fuckers are way too rich. We're gonna set it for a 5-minute poll. Go.
Alright, let's see. The fuck is that?
That was the name I messaged to Brando.
Why is it why would a bear have such a long name?
Bears are regal. They got long memories.
What website did you get that from?
I didn't get it from a website. I've had that locked and loaded. That's what I always name bears in my games. You can ask Brando.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you wouldn't even give him his own unique name. He deserves it.
Right.
He deserves the name of all of his interdimensional bear forefathers. Thank you.
Wrong. Wrong. He is a unique and
I
special
can't believe I'm
little
arguing with
boy.
a Minotaur over the importance of names.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Are you just salty because he has a generational name and you don't, Newson?
It's not generational.
Okay,
In PT's defense, Benno von Thorbjorn is not mid. It's not mid. I would put it above mid. I would put it at like B tier.
Wow, so generous.
At least Benno von Thorbjorn hasn't been heard 1,000 times before. Like, I bet
That-
for most people,
Hello.
that's the first time you've ever read that combination of letters.
Yeah, but you can't prove that.
For me, you can. I can say that I haven't.
For me, you can prove it. It's done.
this is bullying because you guys have money. No. We have channel points.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Don't confuse yourself.
Yeah,
We
we're
are
not
we are
doing
true
money.
Americans, poor for life.
Oh my god.
That's why we have to we play D&D to go to fantastic places because we can't afford it.
Wait.
Oh,
Is
no.
that how you spell? That's not how you spell Baloo.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
I don't
not.
think
There's
it
an
is.
A.
It's not.
There's an A.
Baloo is
It's
Baloo is
Baloo.
Balou.
Nostalgia, my butt.
Are you sure it
Give me
isn't BALAO? I feel like it's a double O, not a U.
It is a double O, but it's Bolu.
007.
Yeah, I agree, but PT said U.
Apparently Coffee was trying to suggest Baloo, but failed epically. That
I
is
also
a
like
tragedy.
this alternate spelling of blue.
Yeah.
It's my
His
favorite
name
color.
is blue.
I'm pretty sure that's how there was a I don't know if you all ever watched Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's how they spelled
Yes.
blue from
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah, that's how they
Yeah.
spelled Blue's name in that show.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Potatoes. Anyways. Okay, well, while we wait on the name, Nom, your shift is ending.
Okay. Is the bear in the den now?
No, it can't come into the tiny hut.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
hanging out, eating. You're seeing occasionally it drops deer bones back down through the top of the hole.
Okay, gotcha. Who am I waking up? Am I waking up Lyra?
Lyra.
Or...
Yeah, me.
So I go, I kind of like tap on Lyra's shoulder, and I'm like, "Hey, I think we have a bear friend now."
You've buried something? What's happening?
No. We have a bear friend. I gave him some meat, and now he wants to journey with us.
Like, she kind of rubs her eyes. Like the animal? Like a bear?
Yeah, like a bear.
Is he here? She looks around.
Yeah, he's up there.
Oh. She's gonna wave at him. Well,
You can't see him.
oh, I can see him. Okay. Oh,
He's
that's
probably
good.
eating some of the extra deer I gave him. I stole it from Elliot. But
Yeah.
don't tell him.
So, how likely is it that it'll try to eat us?
I mean, he seemed pretty chill.
Okay, so put it at a solid 20% then. I'm gonna write that down. Alright. Cool. Anything else I need to know?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't talk to animals, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, if you really need to speak to him, then just wake me up again. But
Okay, yeah. That sounds great. Alright. Have a good sleep. And she'll kind of pick her way over everyone.
yeah, be nice to Gazpacho.
I will. I'll be nice to Gazpacho. Maybe I can get it down from 20% to like 18. Then we'll feel really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I've rolled a 55.
Also, how quiet is this bear being?
Pretty quiet.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll again because there's no way 55 can happen in the situation you're in right now.
Oh. What I need to know my fate though. What would have happened?
You would have seen a shooting star, but you can't see anything
Oh.
out of the fucking hole in the ground, so
You get a feeling that there's a shooting star about to happen.
Yeah.
At this point, you could just say a meteor shower is happening since one fell
Yeah,
out of the
true.
fucking sky.
Or a
You'll be
really
in for
tiny
some
worm
cosmic
goes by on the
shitstorm.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another one that can't happen. Roll again.
Oh my god, what was it?
A succubus appears to the player and offers them a great time with no strings attached.
Oh.
But you guys are inside of a tiny hut, so
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
24.
You can't have me, but you can.
You hear
25.
silence. You hear silence, oppressive silence. Is that a good omen? You hope it is.
Oh. That's spooked. Oppressive silence, but I can break the silence, right? Like I can talk and hear myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hum a song.
As you're humming, the light from the hole is blocked out. Like the moonlight is blocked out.
Okay, I'll call it a hello.
When you look up, it looks like there's a large furry head in the hole, and it just looks back at you.
Sorry,
Is that so?
I was gonna nod.
Fascinating. And how do you feel about that?
Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. I'll pass it on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, you seem upset.
So is he getting loud? Is he gonna wake people up?
Yeah.
He's getting pretty loud.
Okay, I'm gonna wake up Nom again. Hey, Nom. Your friend is trying to say something, but I didn't understand him, and I kind of like pretended I did, and now I'm really embarrassed.
How long does my thing last?
It's 10 minutes. You'd have
10
to
minutes.
recast it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna recast it.
Shiny men coming on horses.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Hey. Okay, so Lyra, the shiny men are coming.
Oh.
On horses.
On horses. Okay.
Let me in the den.
Yeah, can we open up this
I'll
hole?
let him in. I'll let him in. Yeah, careful on your way down, sir.
Just so you know, you can't let him in without dispelling the hut.
Oh shoot. Okay. I think I do. I'll dispel and recast because I think I have the spell slots for it. So why not?
As
Does it cost 10 minutes?
it does cost.
It
10
takes a
Oh.
minute.
It takes 1 minute.
As you dispel it, you see that Gazpacho is desperately trying to fit himself through this hole.
Did anyone with mover?
But
I gotta.
it's literally only
Who's-
big enough for his neck.
Both move Earth people are asleep. You'll have to wake
Okay,
somebody.
I'm gonna
Yo,
wake
wake
up Elliot.
somebody up.
Yeah, I'm waking up Elliot.
What is it?
The people are coming. We have a friend who needs to.
There's
go.
a
We gotta
fucking
move.
bear!
It's a friend.
It's a red. His name is
You just
Guzpacho.
wake up
His
to
name is
a bear
Guzpacho.
Tell him
roaring
to
in the
let
hole.
me in.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh my god, what do I do? What is going on?
Okay, this has to wake me and Lulu
Yes,
up too.
everybody is awake now.
Newson, like, when Elliot starts yelling, Newson wakes up in full fight mode.
Newson,
like-
no, it's Guzpacho. Let him in the hole.
He's a friend.
It's a what the? It's a bear!
No, he's a nice guy.
They're getting close. Let me in.
He
Oh my
says that
God.
the shiny men are getting closer. We need to let him in.
Shiny men? Who the fuck are
Elliot.
shiny men?
It's
They're
this
on
guy
horses.
Oh, let him in.
following us. Okay.
You just open up
He's
the
gonna-
roof and the bear just tumbles in.
I'll catch
Guzpacho.
him since
Oh
they
my
said he was a
God.
friend.
Yeah.
So roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Nam is
Okay.
not trying to catch the bear. Nam's
Oh
fine.
no! The one thing I'm not awake yet.
Oh no, he's gonna land on your. Oh wait, never mind. No issue.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Elliot says that, it distracts Newson. And
No, sorry. That was non-canon. I
Got it.
wouldn't say that.
That'd be so mean.
All right.
He just
Elliot knows better.
I'm not awake enough for that, and he just falls on top of me.
Yeah, so he falls on top of you, and you feel the weight of this 1,700-pound bear.
Big is
Bears
this?
do
Is this
not
a
weigh
bear?
7. You said this
Bruh,
thing was a
look it up.
grizzly bear.
Bears are not 1,700
Brown bears?
pounds. That would have to be a huge bear.
Wait, are you sure?
It
I
is
feel
a
like they
huge
are
bear.
huge though.
Yeah, like they are big.
Grizzly bears can weigh upwards
They-
of 1,700
How?
pounds.
No, they
Not
can
That's
only weigh up
crazy.
to
Bear
1,300
way.
pounds.
How much
Wow.
do bears
I'm
weigh?
looking at the website from the National Wildlife Federation Ferret.
That's crazy. I did not know bears weighed that much. I would have reconsidered that action. It's fine though.
Yeah,
So
he
this
just,
I feel like it's in character. For
I will.
Newton, though.
It is like
there
the
was a
one thing I can
reason you
do.
guys had this like 2-foot wide hole and he could only fit his head through it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, any decent sized bear would be like that, though.
So, yeah, you guys just didn't know how much body he had on the back end.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like they have pretty
Damn.
broad heads. And
So-
necks.
Gazpacho thick.
So
Yeah.
he,
Guzpacho, you have to be quiet. We have to be quiet and let them pass, okay?
as he falls in, he goes. He looks at Elliot and Nom. You hear him go, "Close
Yeah, I
it, close
closed
it,
it.
close it." But the Elliot is just going.
He's saying
Elliot
close
was
the
gonna-
hole. He's saying close.
Yeah, of course. As Elliot molds it back.
How much of me is visible under this massive fucking
like,
bear?
You got like an arm. Well, he moved off you pretty soon.
Okay.
I imagine you weren't the most comfortable landing point for him.
I mean, you know. Yeah, it's because I'm all muscle, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because Newson is hard.
As soon as he is safely inside, Gazpacho just kind of sits on his butt and starts licking his paws while looking up at the ceiling, because Nom told him to be quiet.
Lyra's gonna hold out her.
Elliot's
well,
gonna go
after
into full werewolf and start doing the same.
Oh my god.
After she casts her tiny hut, Lyra's gonna hold her hand out to the bear, like to shake its hand.
He just reaches his head down, looks at your hand, and then like the long tongue comes out and just gives it a lick.
Wow. Wow.
Mwah.
Leland's gonna start using mold earth to create a passage going down and the direction that we're going.
Is the cooked meat done?
Is it smoked, you guys? Is it smoked?
Is the smoked meat done?
It's as smoked as it's done as it's gonna be.
Yeah, wrap it up and put it in the bag for now.
Newson like peels
gonna
herself
say.
off
Finish
the
in the
floor.
I can finish it in the morning.
Well, you know, of all the things I thought I could wake up to tonight, a bear falling on me was not what I expected.
So you realize, Sky, you have to animate this now. Or not animate, but
me being crushed by the bear.
What I wanna
Elliot's
see-
waking up screaming, "What the fuck is going on?"
Oh,
What I
You
wanna
waking
see-
up to a bear
yeah.
wanna
looking
I wanna
down at
see-
you.
It's
I wanna
just
see-
and then
chaos.
falling.
I want to see Nom on his like little tiptoes trying to hand Gazpacho the meat as like
I
Gazpacho and like a paw is like coming through like the hole, like desperately trying to get some meat.
I don't know. I think I want to see Nom desperately hanging on to Newson's axe. Just, he's a friend! He's a friend!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, so after about 10 minutes, you hear the sound of hoof beats going over you.
They don't seem to be stopping, correct?
No, they do not.
Okay.
They are headed
They-
in the direction that Newson you would recognize as where the meteor fell.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. They must have seen the meteor that the rock that fell out of the sky earlier. I don't think I know the word meteor.
Ah, a
The
meteor.
fucking meteor?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
told
what the bear was
Lulin.
talking
Lulin, did you
about.
not tell anybody else?
The bear told me.
Yeah,
Why would
I
He's gonna like look at Newson and like point to his noggin. No, why would I? Everybody's asleep.
well,
Do you think they're
no,
gonna hear
You
me?
could have
I've-
left a note.
I figured you'd pass it on, like to each consecutive, like tell Nom. I told you, you tell Nom, Nom tells Lyra, Elliot knows in the morning.
Okay. And why couldn't we just tell everybody in the morning?
I mean, I guess that's fair, but now there's, I guess, elves here now. I don't know who else would be riding horses over the plains.
Wait, I do
Headed-
not speak with animals. Just gonna catch that real quick.
Headed for the meteor. I was kind of hoping they're probably there to gather resources from it, which was kind of what I was hoping that we'd be able to do.
Newson, do you think that the rock that fell out of the sky can be stolen?
Yeah, that was kind of the intention.
Well, then why don't we just go do it now?
We could
Well-
steal it.
I mean, I guess we could try. We're gonna have to be very careful, because we don't know who that is out there. But
How many horses did it sound like? Like, did it sound like a whole army or?
Sounded like 40 or 50
large-
horses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, maybe.
but it's probably incredibly valuable. I mean, it fell out of the sky.
Maybe I can pose as their commander and ride our friend
Wait.
here.
Wait, I have an idea. Try to pull it out of your bag.
I mean, when
And
I
just like that, Lyra killed the party.
Well, how big was it? I don't. If it was a big rock, then I don't know if it could fit out of this little thing.
it was huge, right, PT? Like it was like bigger than me.
It was like 6 to 8 feet wide.
Okay, about the okay, yeah.
And more importantly, the entire thing was molten red.
Yeah.
It's
well,
like it's
but
been a couple hours.
That was 6 hours ago.
But I'm still not sure I'd want to reach into a bag and touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it fell out of the sky, so it was like the reason I didn't do anything at the time is because it was like it looked like lava. But it was like and Nuzin kind of like puts her arms out full span and then like kind of does like the like this is about the size it is kind
Nice.
of vibe.
Seeing Nuzin do this, Gazpacho is going to hold his own paws out and try to like help with the approximate size.
Yeah, I kind of like wrap one arm and I'm like, okay, yeah, like this for width, and then maybe a little bit shorter than me, but not much.
Why didn't you wake me up? I could have helped, bury it at least.
Well, I don't know. I didn't.
Moved it back here. You know how good that would have been for smoking the freaking deer.
Oh my god!
This thing can make so much smoke if it's as hot as you say.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even consider
culinary potential.
I did not consider the culinary potential. I will say, technically, we could burrow over there and drop it down into the earth and cover it up, go underneath.
Yeah, let's do it. Which direction is it?
Yeah, I assume I can direct them since I went all the way to it, right?
You could if you weren't entirely underground with no landmarks for direction right now. So I'm gonna make you roll survival.
I mean, but I would be able to know what direction I walked in. I could stick my head back up out and be like, okay, we went this direction.
But you covered the hole.
Yeah, we can make a new hole.
Well, you can either try the check or make the hole to expose ourselves.
All right, fine.
Yep, we have 19 rerolls.
Yep. Survival. Oh, hell yeah, 18.
Nice.
Yep, you're heading in the right direction.
All right, I'm like, okay, I think
you were gonna say that no matter what, weren't you?
You'll never
Rolls a
fucking
1,
know.
headed in the right direction, you think?
Sometimes
I'm pretty sure with the direction that the bear came in that I was going towards this direction.
I'm dealing with a barky lady. Come up with a plan for how to.
We're burrowing. What else is there to do?
Yeah, but what are you gonna do when you get
We're mole people.
We're gonna make a big hole, and then we're gonna drop
It's gonna sink by a foot every 30 seconds until it's gone.
We're gonna make a big hole, and then we'll just drop the small, all we have to do is weaken, if we make a really big hole for it to fall into, and then you just weaken what it's sitting on, it should be big enough and heavy enough to just fall through. Oh
my god, a sinkhole.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a crazy random force of nature.
Yeah, I do think...
What are they gonna do?
Right. I do think we should it'd be best if they weren't right there. And if it's still hot, I feel like, are they actually gonna try to grab it? Or, well, maybe if they're
mean, if they're magical, yeah, they'll probably just float it, right?
Alright.
I mean, even if we could get a chunk of it. Yeah.
Let's just do it,
That's a good plan.
I mean, the other thing we could consider is that horses spook pretty easily.
Ooh,
so we could potentially scatter the horses. If some of them are still mounted, it could cause chaos enough for us to at least get a chunk of it.
Okay.
A loud noise. A snake. I can't imagine.
True.
Considering that elves are native to deserts where horses are not helpful at all. I can't imagine
What?
that they're like, huh?
I thought horses were great in deserts.
Well, they
No.
need a ton of water.
Well,
Oh, I see.
also their hooves are
Only
not
modern
good on.
deserts.
Well,
Carry on.
their hooves aren't good on sand either. That's why most like cultures that are surrounded by deserts ride camels because they have the big flat feet that are made for walking on sand.
Also, they can swim for
see.
fucking ever. Didn't know if anybody knew that.
Yeah.
Camels can swim an ungodly amount because that giant lump of fat just makes them float.
Yeah.
They've found them like 4 miles offshore,
Whoa.
just swimming along.
They just zoom, you know?
They zoom in.
Like, where's he going? Where did
Nope.
he come from?
Surrounded by
Where'd he
water and
go?
none of it's drinkable.
So I have to imagine that the horses that they're riding are probably horses that were gathered specifically for moving people around out here on the plains. It would also be incredibly hard to get horses like over those
The cliffs.
all that. Yeah.
I think the base camp of our cliff base is definitely we have herds. Elliot will speak up.
Mhm.
We've gone into the plains across the river, all the time.
Yeah. Really what I'm posturing is how well trained they are. How easily will they be to spook?
Well, Billy, the guy down at our stable, he talked some pretty big game.
Did he?
He did. He was very proud of his herd.
Hmm.
I'm sure they were all
Interesting.
commandeered for the war front, but
Mhm.
poor Billy.
Well,
Anyways,
yeah. I think if we could cause some chaos and scatter their horses, that'll, they have to have them to move efficiently. They'll need to try and round them up. And then that can give us an opening to try and do a little snatchy grab.
Snatchy grab. Yeah. How could this go wrong?
We can
I
also
don't think it's possible for this to go wrong.
we can also just listen in from underneath, you know.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Listen for a little while.
Mhm. So, let's burrow.
Let's roll out mole people.
Roll out mole people. That's our group name.
No.
Bill Rye, the stable guy. Bill.
Bill.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you guys burrow up until you are underneath where you presume this meteor is. You can hear people walking around and such above you. So you assume you're at least close to the right spot. Are you listening in?
Is there any heat emanating from the soil?
Yes, quite a bit.
Great. Let's triangulate on that heat. We're gonna form a circle around it in our burrow.
Yeah. A big donut, if you will.
As you arrive at the source of the heat, you can see that there is water. Like, as you dig your tunnel, droplets of water are forming on the ceiling and falling through, and you're hearing a loud sound of something steaming above you.
They're cooling it. That's stupid. That would make it so brittle.
Nah, but you always heat it up again later.
I guess. You're gonna compromise the quality of the metals that are inside if you do that. That's why blacksmiths
Fair.
don't quench with water. They quench with oil. News and Wood
How would I know? I'm
canonically
just a
know
dumb...
this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Elliot's gonna be like, how would I know? I'm just a spellcaster. Who needs weapons?
Oh, I was
True,
raised around a forge.
But
so.
it is only going to make the outside brittle.
Yeah.
Alright, are you guys listening in?
Yeah, I'm listening in.
Alright, roll me perception at disadvantage because of all the noise.
All of us?
Whoever wants to.
Great. Elliot will listen.
Oof.
Oh, that is a 5.
I got a 4.
What if I tried to listen again?
What if I
I don't
did
know. Lulin
better?
rolled twice.
Well, I rolled once and I didn't roll a disadvantage.
Oh,
Rookie
got it.
mistake.
Yeah.
Is anybody re-rolling?
Should we reroll? I feel like
Yeah,
someone should reroll.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay, okay.
Well, Elliot has the highest at a 13.
Remember, you re-roll one of the dice.
Oh, in that case, Elliot's gonna re-roll his 6. Is that a good idea? Who has
Yeah.
a better re-roll potential?
I don't think anyone has a better reroll potential than you.
Oh my god, a 5 and a 2, Lulin? God. What's that?
I think Nom is the only one that has like a comparable reroll potential, and you're still one higher. There you
What?
go.
Okay.
David's still at
Oh.
disadvantage, so he's taking the 17.
Well, it's a 16 plus 7. So,
Yeah,
23.
acceptable. So, Elliot, from underneath the ground, as I'm assuming you like turn your ears back.
The man's
wolf
like
ears.
burrowed slightly up and then just stuck his ear through the surface.
One doggo ear.
As you stick your ear through the surface, you hear what sounds to be like a commander yelling at people. He goes, "You get over here! All right, I need you to send a message. You need to send it. You need to send it down to Skamos. I need him to bring up that airship he found in Skipvale so we can get this thing back to Brester. You, I need you to contact Montano. We need more medics up here in case anything goes wrong with the move."
Do we recognize the name Skamos? Oh, that's our people. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's our
Those are
people.
literally our people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
we
Elliot's
do
not
it.
going to tell anyone. All right, the heist is on.
We're stealing
Okay.
things?
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
All right, guys, the goal: steal this here asteroid, meteorite,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Should I banish it?
No. Banishment.
Okay.
We don't need it.
Oh, okay.
So me and my main man Lulin here, we're gonna drop the dirt. Oh, actually, I understand him because I cast speak with animals in the hut.
Yeah. What am
What's
I?
he
What
saying?
What am I doing?
All right, you. I'm gonna need you to keep an eye out. Would you be okay with? Well, actually, no. That might be a bad idea. Here,
Or look out the bear.
you help me dig. How about that? You good digger?
Yeah.
Digger.
I hardly know her.
Nice.
So-
That was a good one.
So
Perfect.
I'm a great.
All right.
I'm a great digger. You want to see?
Yes.
Gazpacho walks over to one of the walls and he lifts up a paw. And as he does it, you notice something on the back of his paw, Elliot and Lyra. And anybody who's looking, Lyra's probably the only one who would know what it is, though.
Mhm.
There's a brand on the back of his paw.
Huh, okay.
Looks like it has most of a rune for Mold Earth on it.
What?
And you just watch as he just knocks down a fucking, like, knocks
5
down
by
an entire
5.
5x5 portion, just marches forward and does it again.
You guys, we have
Holy,
a
wait a
Mold Earth
minute.
bear.
Nice.
We have a Mold Earth bear.
That is not a normal digging, right? That's not normal.
No, that's magic. That's magic.
okay.
Gazpacho
Well,
the
this is the
magic
first
bear.
bear I've met,
Yeah.
so I kind of assumed that that's just how bears dig.
I mean, I've seen a lot of bear dens, and they're not usually that efficient. Like they're good, but like.
Anyways, we don't have much
Insulting
time.
Bear dens right in front of
Okay, so. Well, he
So
can't
it's-
understand me. He's a bear.
It's so funny when PT's mic cuts out mid-bear
I just
yell.
moo back.
Yeah.
Oh, they do be
All right,
So-
on my count, the three of us are going to drop out this column, dropping the meteorite as low as we can get it, and then we're gonna cover it back up. Newson,
Yes.
you're here for moral support. Lyra,
Okay.
if you could put
Okay.
down something, a layer of fog or something to cover our tracks so they can't see us, that would be amazing.
Okay, I'll see what I have.
Nom, what do you do?
Oh my
I mean, what
God.
do I do?
Nom
What
is
magic
the,
you got?
Nom is the one that can do fog cloud. You've seen him do it before.
It's like,
You know what? No, I'm not helping anymore.
Nom, you and me are,
But
are
it's a
moral
caper.
support.
It is a key.
All right. Well, I'm not doing it for you.
Okay,
You're the last
I
person
accept
I would
that.
feel something for.
Don't
And
worry, no one feels anything for me.
so, Elliot, because Gazpacho can understand you, and you're really talking like there's about to be a fight going on. You would look when you look over at Gazpacho, his eyes kind of flash, and you watch as all of his fur becomes stone.
What is this?
Magic
that's
bear.
a
Magic bear.
best bear. All
Guys,
right,
I made a pretty good friend. I'm just gonna say that. Get it out there.
I
I'm good at
agree.
making friends.
Newson is
All right,
feeling
Gazpacho.
intimidated and replaceable right now. This bear
don't
has
attack
more...
until you see me attack. Understand? Perfect. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Gazpacho just wipes out the fucking column. He just stands there as dirt just falls, and Gazpacho just bounces off him.
As the dirt's falling, Elliot's moving it to the side, throwing it to the side of the room.
Yeah, Lulin's Lulin's moving in synchrony with Elliot.
As the meteor falls through, because of the size of the room you're in and the plan itself, the ceiling collapses because of the weight of this bitch.
And then
Yeah.
Nom is
Of course.
gonna cast one of his fog clouds above where the meteor fell from.
As you cast it, you hear a couple people let out cries as they also fall into this room. As they stand up, you kind of hear them yelling at each other. One of them goes, "It has to be the elves," and you hear them start drawing weapons. Another one says, "Find each other, get back to back. It's the only way we're gonna survive."
Newson says, "Wait a minute, did they just say it has to be the elves?"
Aren't they the elves?
Yeah.
Wait,
We've
You're
got
not with
voices. Group up
Thanos?
on me.
I guess these people have never
Uh,
met us, so...
I'm
Keep
gonna...
digging.
Do we like
As the asteroid
recognize any
keeps falling.
voices or?
Hold on a minute.
You
I'm
don't-
going towards the voices.
Oh fuck! All right, get ready. This one's big.
It's a big elf.
It's a big cow-shaped elf.
And Newson, as you exit the fucking fog, you see that the man holding a spear and pointing it at you is Ro. He just looks up at you and he goes, "Newson?
Bro, stand down.
You stand down. You dropped us in here."
You're the one brandishing a weapon. I don't even have my axe out. You'd already be dead.
How comforting! Why am I in a hole?
You see Lulin walk up behind Newson.
It's
Just
just
like-
more imposing. Several feet taller.
Blair's gonna dispel the Oh wait, no. Do I have dispel magic? Oh no, I'm gonna counterspell the fog cloud.
You can't do that after it's gone off.
I can't. Okay. Damn, I really need dispel magic.
What is happening?
Elliot, we thought that you guys were elves here to take the
Yeah,
meteor. We
we
were
thought you guys were
camping
the
nearby.
elves.
We thought that
Nom's
you
gonna-
guys were
Nom's
elves
gonna
here
draw
to
a
take
knife
the...
on Elliot.
We thought that you guys were elves here to take the meteor.
Wait
We
a
are-
minute. Do we know this is actually Elliot?
Oh my
Elliot just
god,
tried
is
to
it
get
a
us to kill our own
changeling?
people.
Did he
What? Whoa.
I was gonna try and
What's-
tackle Elliot to the ground.
Roll me contested athletics checks to see if Elliot gets grappled.
Do I have advantage for werewolf mode?
Are you in wolf mode right now?
Yeah, I went into wolf mode when the boy walked in, remember?
Yeah, you'll have advantage on athletics.
Well, I rolled really bad.
You can always reroll, Nom.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, but
Actually, you
so
can't because I think
Yeah, I
I
was
didn't
about to
let
say,
the other party
yeah.
reroll for combat encounters. Or I guess PvP encounters. I'm not letting people do rerolls.
That's fair.
Yeah, Nom, you dive at Elliot and he just kind of swats you away. It's like, stop that.
Hey.
He has his hand on your head as you're trying to run towards him.
Wait. He is in wolf form. I don't think we never saw the fake Elliot be a wolf.
Yeah,
What the
that's true.
fuck do you mean the fake Elliot? As Ro and all the guards shift their spears towards Elliot?
There,
We've
He's
got-
gotta be fake. He's a fake. He didn't even know I could fog things.
What? You can fog things? Wait, no, seriously. That was you?
Oh my god. It's not. It
Yes,
cannot be him.
he's
He's
been-
seen me do it multiple times.
Oh my god.
Drago, take him
You were
down!
not-
And Elliot, give me another contested athletics check.
This is going great.
Nom's gonna go off to the side and whisper to News, and I know it's Elliot, but you know, this is kind of payback.
It's funnier to see him get tackled. Newsom kind of gives
Elliot,
like a little nod.
You brace yourself as you hear that, and you are completely caught off guard when it doesn't come from in front of you, behind you, left or right, but you just feel this weight land on top of you from outside the pit and just
Oh.
bear you to the ground as Drago wraps you in a bear hug.
Wait, you guys. I remember
move my
Elliot trying to
hands?
take tests. He just has a bad memory, okay?
So you can still move your hands, but you also hear the noise of Gazpacho now moving very quickly and very angrily through this cave towards you.
Oh no! Gazpacho, it's okay.
You just hear,
It's just a prank,
and you
Gazpacho.
hear Drago goes, "There's no way that this bear," and then you just walk.
It is back. No,
Like-
he's our friend. He's our friend.
You guys just, Elliot, you feel this weight lifted off your shoulders, and Newson and Lulin, you watch as Drago flies through the air over your head.
Oh my god.
Gazpacho, stop. Stop.
Okay,
They were done. They
Gazpacho,
were
thank
done.
you. Stand
I
down.
would like to try.
Gazpacho is just standing above Elliot, roaring at everyone in this room.
I would like to try and
Gazpacho,
catch
Elliot's the bad
Drago.
one.
Sorry, he's new.
He's kind of an intern, you know, he's still learning the ropes.
As you're
Am I-
kind of sitting there, you just hear a really soft-spoken voice walk up next to you, Elliot, and you just like you can sense more than see it. The person putting a hand on Gazpacho, and you just hear, "It's okay, friend. We're all here to be happy together." And Gazpacho just kind of like rapidly calms down.
Sits on you.
So
Also,
are
I
we done
believe-
tackling Elliot?
I believe Lulin
I
said he
think
wanted to
so.
try and catch Drago.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, roll me acrobatics to catch Drago.
Oh no.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you
yeah.
go.
I was
there we go.
expecting just Lulin jumps in the way, but then they both hit the wall.
Oh my god.
You manage well with that 3. He was just gonna hold his arms out, and Drago was gonna go right over his head. You manage to catch Drago, and like you don't catch him like fully, but you manage to get him standing.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks over at you and he goes, "The Lulin, thank you, friend."
Of course.
Not Drago. Fucking Ro just looks back at News and he goes, "Can somebody get rid of this goddamn fog?"
I'm gonna go with no. But I can lift you out of this hole, and I just pick him up and lift him up to the edge.
Alrighty.
Just start hoisting people out.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot's gonna mold Earth a ramp out.
There you go.
As the people
Let's
start
go, Gazpacho.
as people start walking out, and are you guys presumably following them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
When you exit, you see as soon as you exit, you see that you are just surrounded by pointing weapons.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
guys. How are you?
Skamos rides out from kind of the back and goes, "Well, look who it fucking is."
Look who it fucking is.
Sorry we tried to steal your meteor.
We thought you were the elves.
We thought you were the elves. You should have just said something.
Look who is fucking.
Well,
Wait.
Newson turns a pointed eye on Elliot. Somebody told us that
Look,
this
I
was...
just heard them like they're talking about calling in reinforcements. You know, I didn't hear any names. I just
okay.
assumed that they were gonna take it away quick. We had to move.
All right, got it. So Elliot's full of shit.
Insight check?
When is he not?
Yeah, it's true. I eat way more than I shit. I don't know where it all goes.
The wolf's stomach is separate from the man's stomach, so
Oh no.
Skamos
Rude.
calls over one of his mages and he goes, "All right, yeah, I'm really gonna need you to talk to Montano. We're really gonna need those medics. I think 2 or 3 guys broke legs falling into that hole. Thank God you didn't get any fucking horses."
yeah, well, I mean, you're lucky
Mm.
we didn't go with the original plan, which was to spook them into a frenzy, so...
Our horses are trained better than that.
Well, now that I know that it's our army's horses, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I was kind of operating under the assumption that elves are familiar with camels, not horses, you know?
Well, so far the only elves we've run into have become real familiar with steel.
Good to know.
Lillian's gonna start helping people. He's gonna start curing some wounds and healing.
I like that nobody has reacted to Newson's, like, lack of horns suddenly.
They're all smart enough not to mention it.
It's a sensitive subject.
How many people need curing? How many people need helping?
I don't
I
know.
think 3.
Can you fix broken legs?
Right, they got 2.
No, but I could sure as hell make it, not as painful.
What are you gonna do? Chop their fucking legs off?
Yeah. That'll solve the problem.
Put them out of their
Well,
misery too.
Well, I do have true. A
Jesus.
broken leg is a wound.
Fair enough. You can patch up a couple of them.
Cool.
Anyways, we haven't heard from you guys since you were in Koboldia. What brought you all the way out here?
Oh.
Well, we
Well-
had a visit. We went on vacation to the pits.
To the what?
But we're back.
The red
The red
pits.
pits.
You know,
All
those
right.
ones.
All right. Follow-on question.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get a Dwarven siege bear?
He found us.
Yeah,
He's
just
really
our bud.
chill. Gazpacho's really chill.
I was making some deer meat, and our good friend Gazpacho here thought it smelled pretty good.
Oh,
Which it was pretty good compliments to the chef.
Mm-hmm.
Lula's just gonna do the chef's kiss.
Ro walks up and he kind of looks at Gazpacho and looks back at you guys and goes, "Oh, Coswor's gonna be pissed that he missed this."
Well, where
So,
the hell did he go?
But-
We left Cosdor and Brester because some of your armor smiths are not up to snuff. According to him, he was very angry when he saw the quality of armor coming out of that city.
Fair
Well,
enough.
fair.
When did
Wait, would you tell us more about these dwarven siege bears? Like, where did they come from? What did they do?
I feel like the answer to all of those questions is in the name.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, why is okay? I'll ask. I'll ask Gazpacho. Don't worry about it.
Recipe's in the fucking name.
Why is
So
he
yeah, I'll
here,
let's
though?
prepare for an actual answer.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious if you all ever made it into Irilla.
Well, no. The short answer, no. We did
Or
not.
the long answer?
Long answer
Moderate
is we
to severe
encountered
answer.
some difficulties.
Well, considering we're headed in that direction, I'd like to know the difficulties.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know that you Minotaurs have always been kind of a closed-off society. They've banned anyone who's not a Minotaur or Furbolg from entering the cities.
Of Irilla?
Of all of them. Seems like that Bold Speaker guy's got control of everything around the Misty Lock now.
Damn.
Lulu's gonna like pinch his nose and just shake his head.
Your uncle's really putting in the work, eh?
But we weren't gonna let Aerie go into the city alone, not without knowing a little more about it. In other news, though, I finally found a use for Avery.
Oh?
He's in Zdroya.
Doing?
Yeah.
Bard stuff. Spying.
That's fun.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's a very bardy town. Lot of women. Lot of wine.
Yeah, well, the upside is if he gets captured, he actually doesn't know anything, so...
Yeah. Yeah, we met him.
Yeah, I know. But I figured there were worse uses for him. And after what we heard from Skamos here about what happened to the rest of your spies, seemed like you kind of needed to rebuild the network.
You're not wrong, eh?
Yeah.
Can I roll a
we-
history check to see if I can remember any of Uncle's mentioned bills that he would ever pass?
What?
I don't think that I don't
the
think that Minotaurs do bureaucracy.
Yeah, no. Pretty much whoever everybody decides is in charge makes all the rules.
Like what his tenets of ruling would be, kind of
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah.
He is very isolationist, xenophobic, and does not want people to fight.
I mean, that is kind of what Ohans was founded on, so. And I suppose with a majority of the fighting force coming from Ulfast, there's not really anybody to oppose that anymore. But why shut down Irilla, too? I guess to keep the resources in? I mean, it's just a farming town.
Greg says Minotaur bureaucracy consists primarily of because I said so.
That is accurate.
It goes from because I said so to that's fucking stupid to you want to fight about it, and then there's just an octagon. That's it. In the meeting room, there's an octagon in the center.
I guess if they've got everybody closed in, we're probably going to be safe to approach the world tree without much interaction. So I suppose that's good. Though it's going to put a bit of a damper on our attempts to try and get into Irilla to get some information.
Aerie walks up. Did you find it? Did you find a cure for the stone sickness?
Yeah, it turns out that Elliot here has a spell that can maybe fix it. At least it was able to fix someone who was partially afflicted. We're not entirely sure if it can fix people who are fully afflicted, but
if you don't know, is that a risk you want to take, getting close to the tree?
well, we're not going there for the stone people. We're going there for the tree itself.
Ro and Eri kind of like glance at each other, like there's something they know that you need to, and then Ro says, "Yeah, but how are you going to prevent yourselves from turning to stone?"
What do you mean?
The stone garden's been growing. That's one of the things we found out that we were going to report back to you. But the effects of the tree are spreading.
Nuzin just looks shocked.
Mhm.
How far is it? go?
Lulu looks mortified.
Well, so far from what we scouted it a little bit, and we watched some animals fall into the trap, but it looks like it only took about 4 hours for it to completely petrify an elk. Doesn't seem to be spreading much as far as width goes. I mean, a couple feet a day from what we saw, but you can't exactly go into it unless you have some sort of charm or protection.
I mean, a couple feet a day is still a lot. I mean, the World Tree is a decent distance from the cities, but not that much.
No, we figured they got a couple, maybe a year or two.
Jeez. Lyra's gonna pull out her book and try to get a book on petrification.
Okay, so I will let you know if you change off the book you're on, I am going to make you roll to find it again.
Okay. I think I'll be alright. I'm gonna change it.
Okay, roll intelligence to find a book on petrification. You find a book on magical petrification, although it seems to be mainly talking about basilisks and cockatrices and gorgons and stuff like that.
Okay, I still want to flip to the like cures if there are any.
It appears for a majority of them there is no cure outside of high-level remove curse spells.
Okay. Gotcha.
And most of the prevention involves not looking these creatures in the eyes or not breathing in the gas that they expel.
Yeah.
What about lesser restoration?
I mean, I feel like it would work on single people, but we need to figure out how to stop the entire effect from happening before we can get close.
How far do the roots go? Could we access the roots without getting too close?
Well, we found all of the trees are connected, so presumably the World Tree's roots are all over the underside. Like they probably connect for miles throughout the continent.
Yeah. So, Rosie, the solution is going to be greater restoration.
Gotcha.
At the comment of what Newsom said, Lulin's just like he's gonna sit in a patch of like tall grass. He's just gonna start meditating. Like he's gonna reach out with his druidic powers, his druidic magic. He's gonna try and sense the world tree from this distance away.
From where you are at right now, you cannot sense the world tree. Like, you get a vague sense of its direction.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Lulu's going to look up. I can't feel it from here. I can only tell the area or the direction where we need to go for it.
I guess we'll just have to cross that bridge when we make it to the edge of the forest.
I guess so.
I don't think that's how that saying goes.
You are correct.
Very good.
I mean, if nothing else, if it took 4 hours to turn an elk fully to stone, I feel like I could probably make it to the base. And maybe if we can communicate with it, we can dispel the area of effect. I'm assuming it's a, protective reaction from
To be clear, Newson, we saw it turn an elk to stone in 4 hours at the edge. We don't know if it gets stronger towards the middle.
I mean, it's a risk we're going to have to take.
I don't think that's a good
I
risk.
don't
I think
think that's a good idea.
no, I think we should try to get to the roots, like Elliot was saying.
Seems like a good spot to take a 5-minute bio break.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to do that real quick. We will see everyone in a minute. See you soon. We're back, everyone.
Yeah!
Hello.
Moo.
Moo.
It was a very sad boo.
I know, and you just met all your
Moo.
friends again. How are you gonna sad moo when you have been given gazpacho?
That's true.
Nom, both
Yeah, but-
in character and
but
outside
Gus-
of character, doesn't remember their names.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear that, chat? Rosie doesn't care about you. Rosie only gives
What?
you sad moves.
No, no.
Wow.
just-
Rosie's
my
not
God.
excited for chat.
Wow, I
Wow.
just despair
How
that
dare
they
you.
are only
How
in text form, you
Dare
know?
you?
Damn.
Dungeon Dog has fully gone into the lap. Alrighty. So where are you guys? So what are you guys doing?
I mean, I assume by the time we hit the edge of the forest, then we should be able to find the roots, but I'm not sure how we can identify the World Tree's roots from any other root outside of just touching every root we pass, and whichever one talks in our brains is the right one.
You know, I'm imagining the one that's 6 feet in diameter is going to be the World Tree root.
Well, at the edge of the forest, they won't be that large, more than likely.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows?
I
I'm
can
also
mean-
fine with touching all the roots.
Yeah,
The reason
let's
the
touch all the
reason
roots.
the reason that the roots that we interacted with under Stipvale were so big is because, well, Stipvale is built in the tree, so we were right underneath of it.
I can always try and just
Ask.
trying to reach out to it.
That's fair.
You mad, bro?
We could always, commanders. We could also take you back to Brester, if that's something that you would want to do. I mean,
That sounds like a lot of work.
true, but Balazar should be back with an airship here within the day. They did
That-
find 2 or 3 of them in Stipvale, like you asked them to.
Well,
Good.
that's good to hear.
I'm really good. Did that come without any issues?
They had a couple issues with some looters and stuff, roving bands of goblins and such, trying to capitalize on the loss of the city. But
Yes.
we took care of them.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
Aurora, get down. I love you, baby girly, but can't have you lick in the face. Makes me itchy.
I don't think it's a bad idea to go back, considering.
I mean, the other option
Yeah,
is we can just airdrop you onto the tree.
Assuming that the area of effect isn't vertical as well.
Well, there's always room for experimentation.
I'm more worried about what if it's bad going from the outside and it gets worse going closer to the tree. What if, we don't have enough time? I think Lyra's right. I think we might need some magical protection with this. As
And I
much
can
as
do more research in Brester.
I think as much as I don't want to stop now, I think that's what we need. I think we need that safety precaution.
Yeah, we're also at risk here. We've heard rumors about some minotaurs and elves talking peace, so we always run the risk here of getting caught in a pinch.
Yes,
If they decide the war's over tomorrow and we're still here, we're hosed.
Yes, we've seen the Minotaur bureaucracy team, and honestly, they're
Scamos
fro-
just kind of leans down the row. They have bureaucracy.
Apparently they do now.
It's as not as what you would think, but for, you know, outside means, for other city, for other, you know, international means, we do have bureaucracy. It's just that on home turf, we don't really care. Whoever's in charge is in charge.
Uh-huh.
I didn't agree with that way of living, so I left. Hoping to. I don't fucking know.
Well, all right then. What's the plan, General? And he looks at you, Newson.
I guess if everyone feels like it's best for us to head back to the city, we head back to the city. I mean, it'd be good for you guys to get back too. And I mean, if we've got some more, even more blacksmiths going there, I'm sure we can do a lot with, and she gestures to the meteor, all that.
Yeah, we just gotta figure out how we're gonna get it out of that fucking hole.
Allura's gonna cast levitate on it. If it's less than 500 pounds, it should.
It is not.
Oof.
It's 501 pounds.
That's my mistake, you know.
Archer's got his thumb on the scale.
I mean, it'd probably be easiest if we could break it up into pieces. It'd be more movable.
Trying to see. You know, I looked up meteorite weights, and it's just been very unhelpful.
Yeah, I imagine it depends on the volume, you know.
Yeah. Lulin, perhaps we could use Maze Breaker to break it up into pieces.
Perhaps yes.
Well, I mean, once the airship gets
I don't
here,
know
we can
about
just
that.
hook it up to the airship. We just gotta figure out how to get ropes around the damn thing.
Something that weighs more than 500 pounds? Wait, airships can move that much weight?
Carried the lot of you.
Fair. I mean, I wasn't sure what size. The one that we rode on before was huge.
Yeah, well, we got a couple skiffs, but we also managed to salvage one of the cargo haulers that went between Stipvale and oh fuck, Eisenmont.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the food haulers, so they were designed to carry quite a bit.
Right.
I figure if we get it appropriately latched onto the bottom, we can just lift it out of the hole and carry it back. But, you know, I'm going to leave that to the engineers. For now, we just kind of have to secure an area around it. I mean, we've set up kind of a camp. If you want to get some rest, reconvene, talk things over. Maybe get in touch with the other commanders. We've all been kind of wondering where you've been dark for a while.
Yeah, getting stuck in the pits was put a damper on a lot of things.
Everything that we've planned to do has taken a bit longer than we've expected.
How's your thing going, Koboldia?
Poorly. We got kicked out, and we're not allowed back.
Hopefully they all get destroyed, though. We gave some bad intel to someone that was spying on us, so hopefully they won't be a problem.
Well, I mean, yes and no. You did give some bad intel. We kind of ran into you on accident, but You really threw Nadina for a loop.
Oh, wait, did the bad intel go to you guys as well?
You all were the ones scrying on us?
Well, how else were we gonna get in contact with you? We didn't know if you were capable of receiving a sending. You hadn't been sending any out. We didn't want to compromise you. So we went with the next best option.
Oh yeah,
Well-
ignore all that, please.
Yeah, by the time you all came looking for us, we'd already gotten ourselves out of the real issue. Well, I guess I should say, you know, everybody got me out of the issue.
I was in there too.
So just,
Yeah,
just to
well.
be clear, Koboldia, friends or foes?
Ooh,
Still very bad.
Because as of right now, Datasai, Montano, and Ashburg are mobilizing their armies to go defend the city if it gets attacked.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah. Yeah. Let him get attacked. I like that.
Yeah, Zod can go deal with it with himself. He's
Yeah.
strong enough.
The issue is that there's a goblin there that is taken over, and he's put a lot of weird rules into play.
and he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
feel
that
like that's
too.
important. Yeah.
He is generally a bad guy. So, you know, I will say there is a very interesting network of did we actually ever get the species name of the mushroom people before I just called them mushroom people?
They were myconoids.
Myconoids, that's what it was. There's
I
a
myself with Mike and Ike.
Mike and Ike.
I thought the same thing.
There's a very interesting underground city there of myconoids that all share a neural network. But when we spoke to them around the same time that the world trees were attacked, they appear to have lost connection to their original hive mind, and they had to reform. It was all a little confusing, but there could be something there. They were very peaceful. The lizard folk that live out on the exterior of the city were also quite helpful. So there might be something there for the spies to go collect intel. Maybe make some friends in the underground, because Zod was quite dismissive of them. So I don't think there's any love there.
So to be clear, we're letting the city fall.
Yes.
Is Zod gonna be an issue for us?
Probably.
Why do we care about Zod? What was his purpose?
Well, originally, he was supposed to have the information to build locks in his head, and we are supposed to extract that information from him. However, it appears that whatever mental wards were on him, I guess, broke. Wait, was I there for that? I wasn't there for that. I can't explain that to you. I was gone by then.
Yeah, it was like at first he didn't really remember, and then it seemed like he maybe remembered things. You know?
Yeah, he just got super weird at one point. Tried to drug me.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to drug you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he acted like literally nothing happened the next day, and it was really, I didn't understand. And then he just told us to never come back there, or he would kill us, which is pretty
Well-
on brand for him, I would say.
So I guess we can't go back there, but maybe he won't be a problem for us if we don't bug the city.
Well, me, Lulin, and Elliot can't go back there. Technically, you two can.
Well,
Oh.
we
Yeah, y'all never
can.
signed
It's just
the,
that if we do,
contract.
he gets our souls when we die.
Nuzin looks at Lyra. Should we just girl boss all over him?
We should girl boss. Agreed.
All right. All kind of like stops as if he's hearing something, and he looks at you guys. He looks at the rest of you. He goes, "All right, Balasar's gonna be here in about 6 hours, so I guess relax. We'll cover the guard. You know, it might be good for some of you to show face amongst the soldiers because up until now they really don't know who's leading them."
Yeah, we could stick it out.
Oh, right, that's us. We're the ones that are.
Yeah, that's a. Well, okay. Does this smile look kind of normal? It kind of turns to the rest of the people.
Maybe we go for a more
never
stoic.
smiled.
Maybe we go for a more stoic, straight-faced commander.
Do they want another?
Slideshow presentation.
It's
I
okay.
feel like that'd be good.
I can do the rounds.
Okay, yeah, you handle that. I'm gonna catch up on some sleep that I missed.
Yeah.
Nuzin kind of like I wouldn't call it a sigh, but like lets out a deep breath. Like sort of I'm putting on this face. Rolls her shoulders back. Picks her head up and then just kind of like walks off into the soldiers with that more like a stoic leaderly presence. But it's you'd have to be looking for it, but like you all probably be able to tell that it is a little bit putting on airs more than it used to be.
Alright, so Nom is going to sleep. Gazpacho is also going to go to sleep.
Wait, no, I want to talk to Gazpacho. Wait, no, actually, I'm gonna wake up Nom and Gazpacho. I have so many questions. Hey, Nom, can you cast your Speak with Animals again? I need to talk to Gazpacho, and then I'll go poke the sleeping bear.
Okay, well, you're poking the sleeping bear right now.
Mom's good.
When you poke Gazpacho, one of his eyes opens. He just looks at you.
I'll say hello.
Cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, so I want to know, like, how did he get to this forest? Where did he come from?
She wants to know how you got here.
Same way you got here. Gazpacho walked. And Lyra, all you hear is...
Oh, yeah.
Lyra, Gazpacho said he just walked here.
From where, though?
From where, Gazpacho?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Is there a direction, or...
He's a bear.
I walked from the hot place.
He said he walked from the hot place.
There is an ocean in between the hot place and us.
No. That's why I'm so
didn't
confused.
used to be there. There's been some climate change.
That's not true. That's not the only dwarven settlement.
Really?
Oh, that's right. Rito is also a dwarven settlement.
Where's...
And it's a desert.
Rio's a place.
True. It's so true.
Rito
okay.
de Barrow.
I'm gonna say... Okay, ask him if he ever knew any other humanoid people.
Did you ever know any other human people?
Of course I know other human people. Other human people normally try and poke Gazpacho with sticks.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He says the other human people try and poke him with sticks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry for poking him.
She apologizes for poking you to wake you up.
Forgiven if one deer.
He said I'll forgive you for one deer.
Oh no, I don't have a deer.
She does not have a
Okay,
deer, Grispacho.
it's a no. Wait, don't tell him that. Wait, I'll figure it out. I'll find one. Okay.
Lyra and Elliot go hunting.
She said she'll try and find one.
Gazpacho is willing to negotiate.
Grispacho is willing to
We
negotiate
have
with
that
you.
big wolf fish. I could. That would that.
Oh, we do have a big fish. We have a big fish.
Fish?
Okay.
Okay, I'll go get the fish. I'll go get the fish.
He pops up and he goes to like full bear standing, like looking around, sniffing at the air, trying to figure out where this giant fish is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the giant fish. And
Alright, so when you approach Elliot, what are you doing?
Elliot's probably just like walking through the soldiers, like just being
As a dog.
a two-faced weirdo.
These soldiers, so Newson and Elliot, as you walk along, these soldiers look like they have been through a fucking shredder.
Yeah.
Like, you are walking through, and it does not look like there is a single one of these people who has not experienced injury.
I guess he's just gonna go through, like, thanking them, being like,
yeah.
Cool. Thanks for making a difference.
Oh my god. Thanks for your service.
Thanks for your vote.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Anyways.
I feel like the very essence of like me and Elliot walking around together is kind of like the whole point of what we are fighting this war for, right? Because we are like the two opposite sides.
Are you walking around together?
I assumed we were. Are we
I
not?
don't see why not.
That was kind of how Isaac had described it, so.
Yeah. Just like at Newson's side, Newson being general.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're thanking these soldiers, they're kind of looking up at you, but the looks they're giving you are a mix of like, some of them are in awe that you're there, and others of them are looking at you with disdain, like, oh yeah, of course the commanding officer's just showing up to go do a look around.
Bro, don't we look like shit?
I know Newson does.
Newson looks like absolute garbage.
You know, you can look you can look as bad as you want, but I can tell you from experience that there are always going to be soldiers that hate you just because you're in charge.
Yeah,
That's fair.
From experience. You know, I'm not going to say that I'm well versed in the matter of hating commanding officers, but
You know, fair enough.
But yeah. So, Lyra, you find Elliot and Newson, like, just having some small talk with some soldiers.
Lyra's gonna put on her like weird two-eyed smile and wave, and then say,
Hello?
"Hey Elliot, can I use your bag? Thanks," and grab it.
He's not gonna give you the bag.
Can I use your bag? Thanks. Snatch.
What do you want?
I need the wolf. I need the fish. I offended a
What
bear.
fish?
I offended the wolf
No,
fish.
that's my fish!
I needed the.
It's the best damn fish I've ever had. You're not getting the fish.
I offended a bear though.
Well, go make nice.
No, I need the fish.
That's my
We made a
fish.
deal.
If he doesn't get fish, he demanded a deer, so you know.
Yeah. Look, I just, look, I'll do your homework for like.
I don't have any homework. We dropped out.
Um,
This is my fish. It's the only good fish I've ever had.
She defaults.
I'm not
to
giving up this fish.
okay, what do you want for it? What do you want for it? This is really
Oh.
important.
Well, I mean, nothing. I want the damn fish.
I knew it was getting bad for me.
There's like here's her.
Sorry,
Here's...
Elliot sort of realizes where he is. Let's talk about this somewhere else.
Make
There's
eye
a kind of
contact with
look-
Newson.
Newson looks over when she hears her name.
You know what to do.
She, I mean,
You better
because we're
kill
making
Elliot.
eye contact, you can hear my thoughts, right? She goes,
Yeah.
what do I need to do?
I need you to get the bag from Elliot. I need the fish.
Do I
Okay.
see them making eye contact?
Roll perception.
I want to do it subtly.
Oh,
okay,
Newson doesn't do anything
roll
subtly.
perception,
Okay.
Elliot.
Hold up. Lyra is talking to me. She's gonna make full-ass eye contact with Newson
She's having a conversation
without
with you and she
letting
just
me know.
looks away.
Yeah. Roll perception for me, Elliot.
With-
You just think she suddenly decided to look quietly off into the middle distance.
Oh my god.
Or Newson can roll stealth and pretend that she's not there.
Suddenly, Newson just like crouches down amongst the soldiers that she's in. Whoop! Oh my god. No, I mean, Newson doesn't like. She hasn't been a part of that conversation, so she doesn't know that they were like arguing, right? Like.
Across the camp, you all just hear, and Nom, like, to them, that sounds bad. Nom, to you, Gazpacho's just staring up the sky going, it's a beautiful day.
You guys,
It
this
is
a problem.
Gazpacho, it is.
So wait, we need to resolve this.
yeah.
We were having an eye contact conversation.
Yeah.
I am not being subtle about it.
Elliot,
Does
you
Elliot
noticed.
notice?
Elliot, you noticed.
Let's. Fine, that's how you want to play it? Elliot's just gonna go wolf and run off into the woods.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna levitate you.
Oh!
There's a save on that, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let me ping it in the.
What is the save?
That's a great question.
Because if Elliot doesn't make it, he's just gonna counterspell.
Actually, don't have counterspell.
DC
Okay, let's
15
see.
con.
We only have one counter speller.
And
Where
one
they are.
dispeller. One dispeller, one counterspeller.
Wait, is counter
Wait, is it
speller? I
con?
hardly know her.
That was what I said, yes. Carry
Okay.
on.
You
Ah.
just began floating, Elliot. However, when he transformed into wolf form, all of his belongings transformed
Yeah.
into the
Oh,
wolf
God
form.
damn it.
So,
Well,
Yeah,
I
he
got it.
like absorbs them. So
Elliot's gonna put out his hand and then grab Jeffrey's feet, and Jeffrey's gonna pull him along slowly.
Just up. Yeah. There's just like, all right. Well, and then she's gonna look at all the soldiers and do her weird smile again and be like, this is official business.
Newson is trying so hard not to facepalm.
the looks of disdain have grown a lot more frequent among these soldiers as they've realized their commanders are a group of fucking idiots.
A wolf that flew off with an owl into God knows where. What's gonna happen when that levitate? Is that a range or a
You
time?
can only float 5 feet above the ground. So,
So
Or no, it's 20. Vertically up 20.
so he'll only
But-
fall 20 feet.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be
All right.
don't worry, it's
and-
fine.
well, yeah, but isn't Jeffrey's like is Jeffrey's just dragging you along at 20 feet?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're cruising.
Yeah.
Nom, you just watch as Gazpacho just points up at the sky, and in the distance you just see a wolf getting dragged along by an owl.
I don't know how to react to that for the character.
As you are figuring out how to react to that, you just feel something slam into your back between your shoulder blades.
Does it hurt?
It's not comfortable, but a figure plops down.
That's not comfortable.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, the Nom. How have you been?
Oh my god, it's you! Oh my god, it's my biggest fan! Okay, so turns out, Cobaldia did not like me that much.
I have heard the whole story from Ro.
Yeah. It
Yes.
was mainly this guy Zod. He's a pain in the butt.
What is the Zod?
He's a little goblin dude.
Ugh.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But how have you been, the Nom?
I've been okay. I have this bear friend now. It's great.
Yes.
Gazpacho's a great guy.
He does seem very friendly.
Yeah, oddly enough, he was a really chill when I met him. I gave him some deer, and we've been best friends ever since.
Yes. Well, Dwarven Siege Bear is highly trained.
Oh, is that what he is?
Yes.
I thought he was just a magic bear. Maybe got raised by a sorcerer or something.
No. The Dwarven mercenary companies raised the Siege Bears to go do, well, sieges. But they are very tough. They can dig dirt to break through walls. They can make their skin very hard. They can grow.
Oh, they can grow.
Yes.
Can they
And
shrink
shrink.
as well?
Yes.
So then what? Gazpacho, why didn't you just do that to get in the hole?
Do you see how big I am? You see how small that hole was?
Yeah, why didn't you just shrink?
I think you overestimate my shrinking.
He also had mold earth, so he could have just like made the hole bigger.
Well, he
I
also
bet he got
couldn't
his
have
shoulders
because
stuck.
the edge of the tiny hut was right up against the earth.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
So when the tiny hut got dropped,
Fair
yes, he could have bare enough.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Damn, you really got him.
just bear in mind he has some weird skills.
No.
This bear isn't the brightest with his stuff, with his utilities.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, how have you been?
Oh,
Did you guys make it to the tree safely and everything? Did
We
you meet your
did.
family?
we did. We did not find the maze you spoke of.
Oh,
It was just we walked and then there was snow and then we found the city.
interesting.
But yes, we ran into those goblins you warned us about.
Ah, yeah.
I have achieved a new goblin throw record.
Ooh,
Nice.
38 yards.
interesting. That is farther than I could throw a goblin for sure, I think.
Yes. Who is why is that wolf flying?
I stopped questioning things. You kind of get used to it when you travel with them for a while.
Ah, yes.
Things just happen.
Yes. Well, the army is very excited. They sense big fight coming.
Yeah,
Much-
me too. I sense some stealing about to happen too. I really want to steal something. It's been a while since I've been able to steal something.
There is much chance to die with honor here.
Well, that I don't want to do. I don't really wish to die right now.
All in good time. You are young. One day you will wish for an honorable death.
Sure. Yeah. Eventually.
So as Drago and Nom just kind of keep doing small talk, which I imagine is just Drago asking questions and Nom awkwardly answering them.
Pretty much.
Lulin, what are you doing?
Lulin is offering his healing services to those who need it the most.
So as you're kind of in this tent off the way offering healing services, like actual magical healing rather than just getting stitched up.
Yeah, like he's also like helping out like the medic team with like things that just need like bandaged up and things like that. But he's also doing the magical healing.
So as you're hanging out there, Ro walks in and he walks over and he sits down at the station you're working at. He goes, "How have you been, Luland?"
Some days have been better than others.
I can imagine. How much of that juice you got left in you?
Not much, but what do you need, boss?
All right. He kind of like he sets his leg up on the chair across from him, so it's kind of out, and he pulls up his pant leg, and you see that he has the shaft of a spear broken off on either side, just directly through his calf.
Bro, what?
It's not supposed to be there.
Like, this man got stabbed in the leg, and rather than pulling it out, he just broke off either side and kept trucking.
Bruh.
He kind of just looks at you, Lou, and he goes, "So, you got something for that, or?" Happened a couple days ago, and luckily I've been on the horse most of the time.
That is good.
I didn't really want to.
Yeah.
I mean, Ari told me not to pull it out because he was afraid I was gonna, bleed to death or something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was the right call. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot.
I'm a pretty tough guy.
All right. So with like a one hand, Lil's like getting ready to cast magic, and like on the other hand, he's he has like his hands like on the spear. I was like, "Are you ready?"
He's already passed out. He didn't even like clearly the only thing keeping him awake was the fact that he knew that if he passed out with this in his leg, he was probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, when you look up to ask if he's ready, he's already eyes rolled back, laying in the chair.
The Lulu's just gonna yank the shit out. He's just gonna yank it off like a band-aid.
When you yank it off as a band-aid, he sits up and yells, "Son of a fuck!" loud enough for the entire camp to hear him yell it.
And then he's going to immediately start healing.
As the maze designs kind of like creep around the wound and begins knitting it shut from the inside out, he goes, "I appreciate that. Oh God, it's been a while since I got stabbed."
Yeah, I agree. And then he's gonna, I suggest, lay back down, and then he's gonna bring him like some water.
As you return with the water, you see that he is already fastening on his boot and getting ready to move again.
Even strong men need to know when to sit down and relax.
I can relax when I'm dead, Luland. Seems like me, Drago, and Ari need to get to Koboldia.
Then when you're dead, I'd like to know what the skies are like.
Ideally, non-existent. When this is over, I just want to rest. But, just because it seems like a couple of you hold a personal vendetta doesn't mean that we can let a bunch of innocent people die.
I wouldn't say, well, on my behalf at least, a personal vendetta is not the main cause. I also don't want people to die. I strive for a world.
So why didn't you say anything when they said to let the city fall? If the elves hit that city, they're gonna kill everyone.
Sometimes
If you say the ends justify the means.
No. Sometimes I know my name's Bold Speaker, but sometimes the words just don't come to fruition. I was only born into the Bold Speaker name. I'm not good at speaking.
Well, if you follow your whole life, one day there's going to be no one left to follow. You know that, Lulu. And that's not me speaking any less of your skills, because you have them. I know you have them. But I don't know. It seems like the thirst for vengeance between Newson and Elliot is just too much.
Unfortunately, I agree.
And, I mean, from what it sounded like, you, Elliot, and Nom can't return to the city. But that's no reason to let it fall.
I'm aware. I've just been trying to think of plans. I've been trying to think of ways to be able to do that and to be able to. There's just too many things going on at the same time. I can barely think about one thing. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing your part and being, a leader of this battalion. And
We're just kind of tag-alongs.
I wouldn't say that.
But we'll head out when the airship gets here. But I do have something to ask you, Lulin.
Of course.
You need to talk to the other commanders. You need to get some help to that city, because if they attack, the three of us ain't gonna cut it. And regardless of how you feel, or how your friends feel, the three of you do nothing. You don't even have to come yourselves. Just toss us some reinforcements. But if the five of you do nothing, you might as well have wiped out the city yourselves. It's time for you all to make a decision. He kind of stands up and he puts on a sword and he holds out a hand to shake and he goes, "Are you going to be heroes to everyone or just to your followers?"
Lilin's gonna grab him by the forearm and just bring him in. Give him a big old Minotaur hug.
All right, big guy.
And he's gonna say, "It's just time to be goddamn heroes."
As you kind of let go, you feel like a small weight in your hand. And if you look down, you have a sending stone in your hand. And he goes, that goes to me. I'll let you know when we need help.
Understood.
But by the time I let you know that we need help, if it's not already on the way, it might be too late. You got a map of the city for me?
Yeah, I imagine Lulu would have a map.
I think you all had maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lulu will pull out a map and he'll do like a he'll like rough out copy the map of like main roads, main buildings to watch out for.
And
he'll circle like main like residential areas, main shopping areas. Like he'll like circle like main districts.
Yeah, he's also Ro's also going to be asking you questions because Newson brought it up of like where the different factions are located, which ones might be sympathetic, which ones might be against.
Yeah. Those things I wouldn't be entirely sure of. The guards seem to be underhandedly by Zod. I don't think there's going to be any loose heads at the guards. There might be a couple, but not too many. What you're probably going to need is probably from the people, or things that won't have a direct tie to the government. There is one person that I think might be there, and he's going to reference them to the to the one lady that Zod sent us to go to the Red Pits.
What's her name?
I don't remember. All it is that she was a writer. That's all I remember. I think she was also like a dragonborn.
She was a dragonborn. I remember that much.
I don't remember her name.
That makes two of us. Anyways,
they seemed to not necessarily be on the side of Zod, but that would be a noteworthy person to check in with. I'm not sure how close they are to the government officials or to the city itself, but a reporter is a reporter. You know.
Worst comes to worst, we just pray that Zod cares more about having control of the city than he does for his own safety.
I think Zod. I don't think Zod is strong, but he's very resourceful and smart.
Good. If the elves attack, that's exactly what we're going to need to survive. But I'll figure out the rest. I'll keep you updated.
He'll also give way to the tunnel that brought us into the city from the mountains.
The one that leads right into the police station?
Yes. And he'll describe like where exactly it pulls out, and like a rough estimate of like how long it took to get from point A to point B. And then like he's gonna make like a key to like noteworthy places like the police, where Zod lives, where the couple bars, taverns, where the party went, and then the place where we went to the party.
Ro just kind of takes all these notes, and as he packs up the map, he looks at you and he goes, I'll give you daily updates. If you don't hear from me, reach out.
Sure thing.
Have a talk with your friends.
Will do, sir.
I mean, I don't think Skamos has had time to give you all the update yet, but we've been getting hit 2-3 times a day for the last couple weeks. It hasn't been good.
It hasn't been good anywhere.
And Ro's just gonna kind of walk off and leave you to go do whatever you're gonna do. Lyra,
Lulu will just keep tending to those who need like medical needs.
right.
And then once he's about finished, he'll go make himself useful anywhere else that needs help.
Okay, so Lyra and Nuzin, what are you doing as Elliot just floats away?
I mean,
yeah.
I assumed that Lyra would have gone back, but I might have been wrong about that.
I'm trying to wait Elliot out to see if he'll change into a person again.
Oh my god.
Just walking along underneath him.
Yeah.
Elliot, where are you having Jeffries take you?
Oh, the woods.
There are no woods. There's just scattered trees.
To the tree.
To a tree in the middle of the field. Oh my god. Newsom would probably.
And Lyra's just like trying to reason with you, like, okay, you can have. Look, I'll let you copy down a spell from my book.
What spells of yours do I want?
Counterspell?
Nah.
Oh my god! I just need the fish. Okay, how about half a
Look,
fish?
this fish tastes better than any fish I've ever had. Why
How
would I
is
give
that
it away?
true? How is that true?
It's
like
amazing.
a wolf fish.
And we caught
Have
it
you
ourselves.
ever had a salmon?
What the hell is
Technically,
salmon?
Nom just
Oh
pulled
my
it out
god,
of
okay.
a bag.
We got it ourselves.
Can
Okay.
Nom like go to see what's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, you kind of.
Musen's probably gonna continue her circulation through the troops and head back towards Lulin.
So Nom, as you walk away, you hear Gaspacho going like, "Rah," and he's saying like, "That cloud looks like a bunny," and Drago's responding with things like, "Yes, no, the Nom is a very good leader." Like completely not understanding each other, having a full-on conversation.
I love it. So what, Lyra? Why is Elliot in the air?
So he doesn't want to give me
I'm
the
being
fish.
bullied.
He doesn't want to give me the fish.
It's my
Elliot-
fish.
Technically, it's my fish.
You gave
I
it to me.
stole it.
You said,
I
Elliot,
stole it.
this is yours.
Yeah, well, I take it back after you didn't believe me after I got drugged. It's my fish
I
again.
like to
You don't
imagine
get to
that
take it back.
I like to imagine the only reason that Nom and Elliot can converse right now is because Nom has speak with animals active, because Elliot's in full-on wolf form.
Absolutely.
Just a fucking wolf. Oh, how are you even holding on to the bird?
With his mouth just gently on the tail feathers.
Oh my god.
Wait, doesn't he have a bow tie collar?
Does he?
Sure.
Oh wait, you mean Elliot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
Fucking,
still wearing
fucking
his
Jeffries
pants?
is just dragging him by the collar.
Oh my god.
Wow. Well, this is still a huge problem, okay? I really...
Why does it have to be this fish?
Because that's the one I promised.
You promised
break a
my
promise.
property.
Yeah.
Oh my
Literally nothing else would do. You've decided to promise my property.
Yeah.
We gotta
No.
work on. We
It
gotta,
seems like communal property.
It's not your property, it's my property.
We're a team here.
we gotta work on Elliot's
Yeah,
food aggression, I
seemed like-
think.
Oh my god.
It's my food. I will have none of this. Why'd it have to be this fish? I can't believe you promised him this fish. How did he even know about this fish?
You seemed really excited. I don't know. I just said, look, I said, I'm so sorry I poked you, and he doesn't like that. And then he was mad at me, and then he said he'd forgive me if I gave him a fish.
A fish? We can go get a different fish.
Okay, fine.
Let's go get a
Where?
fish.
Okay, I'll cancel the levitate.
As
Drop
Elliot
his ass.
falls through the air.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Jeffrey's
just, like-
getting yanked down with you. Just as if... I don't even know what a scared owl screech would sound
Why in
like.
the world would an owl
Screeching.
sound like a chicken?
I don't know how to
It's
do an owl
scared.
screech. I'm only
It's
good at bear
scared.
noises.
It's like a
Only good at grumbling. Woo! Yeah, it's the opposite of who. He's not asking who in this moment. He's saying woo.
Woo!
Yeah, Nom, since you have speak with animals, you just hear Jeffrey's fucking shit, and he just drops through the air.
Jeffries, watch your language.
Watch your language.
All right, to the river as Elliot just full sprints away.
The river
my
is
God.
not nearby.
You're so
I know.
fast. Why are you going so fast?
Newson, you eventually find Lulin.
Is the tent like full of people?
No, the tent's pretty empty. Lulin's pretty much worked his magic out. It seems
Hey.
like Lulin is mostly just helping set up for like the mess hall now.
Mm.
They've converted the medical tent into the mess hall, and Lulin's making something.
Yeah, I imagine Lulin's making like a stew.
You need a hand?
I wouldn't mind. I appreciate it.
I head in and pick up a spoon and start stirring. um, I'm a little bit worried about going back to Brester. I mean, I'm frustrated because I feel like we've been running in circles for a month, doing nothing, but what I'm more concerned about right now is the fact that I had a hard time getting into the city the first time, and now, she kind of like looks around again to be sure that none of the soldiers are around specifically to overhear this conversation.
They are not.
Yeah.
As far as we know, I'm not a locksmith. Like, if I don't have Velkin, will the city even let me in?
I don't know.
I mean, we're not going to be able to hide this if it doesn't. Not to mention that half the soldiers out there seem to hate us regardless.
Sometimes soldiers won't really like the people above them.
I feel like Lulin would actually have tons of experience with that, having been like
Yeah,
a drill
yeah.
instructor.
Yes.
Like, I imagine at one point, even Newson hated Lulin.
Not all of my students liked me, Newson. I think he's gonna like stop like washing like the last few plates and just kind of like sit down. Not many of them came back. Not. It's when you're a person given power, it's hard to have people like you for the decisions you make and for the person that you are and the leader that you are instead of being an actual leader or the leader, I should say. It's hard, and a lot of the students looked at me like that, especially Ironhoof. This is a good friend growing up, but once he became a pupil and a student, well, look what he thinks of me now.
I mean,
it's hard.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like all I've done for the last few months is give up things, lose things, and I just don't like. I feel like I'm floundering. I keep doing what I think is right in the moment, and all I feel like it's really doing is making me weaker and weaker.
Lulin's gonna sit in front of you, like a turn to like face you. He's gonna sit down as if he would like being your instructor. What do you think the right thing to do is now? No, not what do you think the right thing is?
I mean, I don't know. I want to protect as many people as I can, but every inch of me right now wants to go barreling back to Ulfast, Illyra, Ohans, and help. But they really need our help? I mean, if they actually make peace with the elves, wouldn't they be safer without us? Chartering, are we the problem now?
What are we to... Let me ask you a question. What do you think we are to the elves and to the minotaurs? To the elves, we're just a nuisance. We've just been putting small dents into their plans, just making them take more time for whatever they're trying to achieve. And for our people, things have changed in the last, what, 5, 6 months that we've been gone.
Yeah.
It's... I think other than our immediate family, they've forgotten about us.
I don't know. Ironhoof and the entire Minotaur group's reaction to me was still pretty much exactly what I experienced when I left, so...
Yeah, but do you think they were talking about us before they even saw our faces?
I guess not.
What I think is it doesn't matter what transgressions people have. It's still a life that needs saved. Whether they are an elf, a human, a dwarf, an Aarakocra, or a Minotaur, and everybody else. To me, it is a life that needs saved and a goal for unity. That is what I want. And then he's going to take out the seed of the world tree. I want to use this to create a city where we can all live as one people. Transgressions aside, to live in harmony, to live with love and peace. And he's just gonna just soft crying. I want a world where we just don't have to hurt each other anymore. And he's gonna put it back into his pocket. I ask you again, Newson, what do you want?
If I'm really being honest, what I want is to feel capable again. I just... I I hear you, and I love the idea of unity and having a place where people don't, you don't have to fight, you don't have to worry, but how do you save people that don't want to be saved anymore?
You can only reach your hand out so many times.
So what do we do if the Minotaurs make peace with the elves and are under their rule? Aren't, like I said, aren't we just causing more strife for them at that point?
That, yes. But that doesn't mean we still can't offer our hand. Would you rather me offer my hand and know that somebody is trying to help, knowing that somebody offered to be there a couple of times, or would you rather it just be this is your only opportunity to say yes?
Yes, I mean, I would want the opportunity to choose. But how do we do that when we keep retreating back to Brester, you know? I mean, we went to Koboldia. They didn't want our help. We know Zrea doesn't want us. Olfast doesn't want us.
I don't think it's more so retreating to Brester. I think he's gonna stand up and guide your you know hold out his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna motion to the front of the tent. I don't think it's us for retreating. Look at the state of our troops. And even even just a normal person would see that there's no solace here. They're doing what they're told. I don't know if they have a driving purpose.
Nom
Of
and
course,
Elliot,
yeah.
look at the game chat.
They want to they want to, not he's gonna think they don't want they strive for the same goals. Right. We all want to do our part and save what we can. It's sad. An army shouldn't be sad. An army shouldn't feel defeated at every step they take. An army should have spirits, a fighting chance, a fire lit underneath of them. I don't think we're retreating. I think we need to relight this fire. We've been away for so long. We need to recoup, recollect our things. Things have changed. We need to work with those changes, get stronger. Not only by ourselves, but with our numbers, our army, and our people. I don't think this is a retreat, Newsom. I think this is an opportunity for us to get stronger where it matters. Retreating means giving up.
I hope you're right, and I hope that when we do go back that we can motivate the armies, make them feel more at ease with us, because half the people I saw today when I was doing my rounds looked more resentful of me than of the armies that they've been fighting. And I don't, feel like I can blame them because, like I said, I feel like I haven't done anything. I feel like we've been running in circles, chasing dead ends. Meanwhile, the rest of this army is out here. It feels just like Ulfast. It feels just like the World Tree to me. That every step of the way, I'm 2 steps behind, and by the time we get back, it's too late. And
Alright.
at some point, this is gonna end up just like that did. There's better leaders out there.
When the going gets going, it's tough. This isn't the Newsen word that I've learned and taught. This isn't the Newsen who gives up. You also need that fire again. Unfortunate things have happened. He's gonna like close the tent flap and start.
As you go to close the tent flap, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Lyra, Nom, Elliot, and Lulin. You all notice that the ground has become like shaded in this weird kind of dappled shifting shade.
Is it magic? Like, does it look like magic?
You can't tell. It looks like something has crossed in front of the sun.
In the, like in the, can I make a little circle with my fingers and look at the shadow of it and see if it is doing the like, eclipse thing?
Whatever it is blocking your shadow. So it's
Oh,
coming
so
from
it's
between
completely
you
dark.
and the sun.
Lulin's gonna look up.
Look at the
Lulin,
sun.
it's been a while since you've seen a lot of arrows fired at one time. But that is what is coming down on you. The elves have found you.
Lulin's just going to scream. Everybody position, and then I imagine he would know the direction. What direction are the arrows coming
The arrows are all coming from the west.
from? Okay. Troops, attack! West side. Positions.
So, Newson, you from inside the tent see Lulin just barge out into the open and start yelling commands.
Lulin's like, he's already pulled out his mace breaker and his axe, and he's storming.
All right. So
as soon as Lyra looks up
so
and sees this, oh sorry.
I was gonna say we're gonna go one by one. So Lyra, just start us off.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna cast a fireball in the air at the arrows, so hopefully disintegrating them in the air.
Or at least a portion of them.
Yes.
To be clear, there are hundreds of arrows in the air. Like, enough that they are creating shade.
Yeah.
But, okay, I like it. Elliot, what are you doing?
Sorry, I was definitely trying to figure that one out.
Alright, do you want us to go to Nom first?
Yes.
Nom, what are you doing?
Does the rope trick, does that protect me from things?
The rope trick would protect you from the arrows.
Then Nom is yelling at both Lyra and Elliot to get in the rope trick with him as he is doing the rope trick.
At this point, are we like?
Because we
ran out of camp.
Right?
Are we in jeopardy of getting hit?
No, you guys see these going towards the camp.
Oh,
okay, that's what I thought.
Oh. Okay, so we're not in jeopardy at all right now.
No.
Okay, then I don't think Nom can really do anything as far as like stopping any arrows.
All right, Elliot, what are you doing?
Rat boy.
Probably just a fireball positioned away from the other one with the same intent.
All right, Newsden, what are you doing as you watch Lulin charge out of this tent?
Probably hesitate for a minute because Newsom was in a bad place there. And then she kind of like follow out of the tent, see what's happening, kind of take a deep breath and grab axe and rage.
As these arrows come in, you hear somebody, and you would the two of you that are in the camp, you'd recognize the voice as Rose running through the camp yelling, "Shields! Shields!" And he turns the corner so that Lulin and Newson, you can see him. And you watch as he turns back towards this arrow storm as these two fireballs go off, and Drago runs out and just wraps himself around Ro. As the arrows hit, and we'll see everyone next week.
Oh my god.
I get fucked. You get emotional cow time, and then you get dicked. You get left behind.
I'm really growing to resent these. We're about to fight endings. I'm getting this on both the Long Night side and the Vitskrits and Halfwits side now.
Damn.
Rough.
That is rough.
That's rough, buddy. I don't throw fights at you very often, but when I do, they're coinciding in cliffhangers.
Yep. It's killing me.
It's killing you slowly. Just like Newson's depression.
Yep.
All right, folks.
Wow.
That's going to be the end of this week's session. Thank you to everybody who came and hung out. Thank you to Dark Phoenix and Yuzuki Nin for following. Thank you to Tato for the subscription. Appreciate you all. I mean, if you want to find out what happens, just come back next week.
Yep, that's how it be. We're here.
That do be how it do be do.
Thank you to all
I'm glad that everybody is booing and angry like me. I agree. I would also like to boo and be angry.
Boo.
Boo. No moo, only boo.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not afraid of Douglas with a gun.
I am.
I should be, but I'm not. Thank you to all our players. So we're gonna do the normal, like, say who you are and tell us your favorite part, but because I had a good time with it on the long night, you're also gonna tell us what would happen if your character met you in person. So
me and Nom would not get along. I'm not a kleptomaniac. Yeah.
We have Elliot Burning Oak played by.
It's me, Isaac. Is he an AI? Is he a person? The world may never know.
It's true.
I think it's the first
accurate.
one.
Yeah, well, you guys have never met me, so you can't prove it. Oh wait, shit. You think you know me? That's kind of parasocial.
Oh, that is kind of parasocial.
Favorite part was fish keep away. And if my character ever met me, he would completely ignore me because I'm non-magical and pose absolutely no physical threat. So
damn.
Alrighty. And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow played by.
Hello, I'm Rosie, one Rosie CS on the internet. If Lyra met me, okay, so we are similar, but we're like too similar. So I think that I'd be like, whoa, we have a lot of the same interests. That's so cool. But then I think I would grow to resent her. I'd be like, oh, this is not, we are too similar. You know?
Kind of coming for my brand.
Yeah. And then my favorite part? I really enjoyed talking to Bear. Love Bear.
Gazpacho.
What a cool guy. Yeah.
A meme hot off the press.
And then we have Nom Dream Shadow played by.
Me, Gentleman Ferret. I liked I enjoyed the bear a lot. I enjoyed my boy. Feeding him the deer.
Elliot still hasn't figured that out yet. Your fish is gone, your deer. We're feeding all your food to the bear.
Then we have
Bunch of little
Newsen, played
brilliant
by...
thieves.
It's me, Sky T. I'm not actually depressed, but I think my favorite part of the session, I think my favorite part was just everybody waking up screaming as Gazpacho stuck his head in the hole. The chaos of that was great. And if I met Newsen in real life, I would give her therapy. I would be like, it's okay.
And last but not least, we have Lulin Bold Speaker, played by...
It's me, Brambo. Yeah, I agree with the consensus that the best parts was meeting Gazpacho. And if I was to meet Lulin's a bro. We'd be best fucking friends. I would attempt to be a wingman, a really bad wingman, but a wingman nonetheless. As if this beautiful bastard needs my help.
Take him to any furry convention. It'll be over.
All right. I love it. And as always, everyone, I'm your disaster tour guide, Perfectly Techno. My favorite part was being Gazpacho.
As it should be.
I also liked how if Nom's armor eats something, it gets traits of that thing.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, I did not get that at all somehow.
I did not either.
8 deer got antlers.
That
makes
makes
sense.
so
Yeah,
much
no,
sense, actually.
Now that you say it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all at the time.
Are we stupid?
God, puzzles for 5-year-olds. I thought that was just blatantly stupid obvious. Eating deer got antlers.
Well, I thought you said that they were like pointy, so I thought they were just like I took that as when it was eating things, it got like stronger. That's what I got.
Well, I mean, that is also the case, but it's getting stronger by adopting traits of the things it's eating.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make it eat people.
No.
When you kill elves on the battlefield,
like
they're
the
getting
best
eaten.
possible outcome, though.
Why does that kobold's armor look so much like my dead brother?
No.
All right. Anyways, everyone, be sure to join the Discord, join the Bits, Crits, and Halfwits army that will be making rolls this week. So if you're already in that army, go ahead and give me 3 rolls. You can also join the Discord to see when I go live, see a couple of the other upcoming projects, because there's some cool ones in the works. Western.
Yeah, let's go.
Stand by in the future, because BCH may be moving night. More information on that as it comes up. And I'm going to send everyone over to Literal Soup.
Wow.
Because they're playing some, what are they doing? What are they doing in D&D today? They are making a Warlock subclass tier list, which I am all about. So I'm going to send everyone over there. Everybody have a good rest of your day. And, I get to change back to the normal one real soon. But until next time, stay cool, find a pool, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.